coverage as well as FoAm, by the way. Sorry, we're kind of coming in this rush. It's Space Canada TV bringing to you live a friendly between 8 vs 8 BSR5 NA versus FoAm NA. Today's match is brought to you by a lot of other things, but before we start the match and before we start our coverage, we're going to be raising a toast to a player on BSR5 that is going through quite a tough time. Jimmy Slayer 420 has been going through massive amounts of chemotherapy for his cancer. He has gotten through it so far. It has become a lesser of tumors than what it was, and he's doing better than is expected. So as we raised the glass the other day, both Pop-Tart, the GarlicOwl, and myself, DragonKingSoup, raised a glass to Jimmy Slayer 420 for not only being in the match today, but for conquering what our body is trying to do to kill us, which is cancer. So raise your glass to him. I'm currently doing that, and I'm going to take a good long swig of what I have in my hand as the match starts right away here as FoAm and BSR5. A little delayed start from BSR5 there, but as we go forward. So again, there we go. Pop-Tart will be doing some media work as we go through the match, as I cover the match as it goes in full right now.
It is 8 versus 8 front lines. Just to let them know.
And as we see here, it looks like BSR5 was able to get on the point a little bit behind the point, but they're getting on there pretty well. FoAm has the initiative when it comes to the point, but BSR5 players doing a damn good job fighting FoAm here. Looks like FoAm's going to... Oh, wow, what a dynamite bomb. That took out everybody right there as BSR5 takes the initiative on the point.
Taku Nefel Kitty looks like she's having a seizure right now. She loves them explosions. FoAm is in the red, and BSR5 is in the blue.
Sorry, Wally unplugged my microphone. Because Wally wants food. Again, BSR5 looking like they've got a flank here. Jimmy Slayer doing some work, actually, as well as Rumpel Squad, as it's starting to tilt back into the favor of FoAm, but it looks like BSR5 was able to clear a bunch of them off the point there. I hope my mic's coming through as I continue fighting a dog for eating delicious, delicious food that the GarlicOwl has made. Say hello, GarlicOwl. Hi, as she says, as FoAm is taking the initiative here on the point. Jimmy Slayer's squad wiping behind the lines as his squad was able to do a lot of work there and taking out a lot of FoAm players. As FoAm does their own flank to do an excellent move in on the other side. Oh, wow, this is getting some excellent play here.
Dragon, what kind of tactics with this small of a front lines are you looking towards?
Having played 8 vs Dawn, what's going to happen is if you're not on the point, you're not doing your job. Flanking means almost nothing at this point in the game because you just have to be on the point. The fact that Jimmy and Danimal are off the point is actually hurting them at this point in time because you really have to be on the point or else you're not going to take it. With so few players, you've got to be on the point. That's why FoAm has the advantage right now. They're on the point and they are blocking every initiative that BSR5 is bringing in on this point. But the FoAm has the problem.
Right. Well, right now it looks like you're a bit disconnected, Dragon. So I'm going to take over. Right now it looks like FoAm is doing the troll bridge method. They've got everyone underneath the point on C.
Oh.
And they are.
Okay. I was trying not to be mean to him.
I took over once you said. I said right now FoAm is doing the troll bridge method, which I coined the last match, and Dragon's going to bye again because he has a dog.
I'm back.
He has a dog.
Wally wants food, and we're eating food. That's the problem.
All right. FoAm has got the push, and it's back to the cabin in the woods. And we got Grandma's daddy is already back here getting ready to set up. I'm trying to do media too at the same time here.
It's okay. Don't worry about media. We'll get to it eventually.
Yep.
Looks like BSR5 was able to get to the point first, and they're holding FoAm back, but not enough BSR5 members are holding them back. Now, this is the FoAm NA team that we've seen before. They're a really good team that is getting better every time they play. They had a real trouble, I guess Pop-Tart was talking with FoAm yesterday. They watched FoAm versus Cure. Cure, an excellent team. But FoAm put up a fight a couple of times that I watched from that match.
Especially so Argonne Forest.
Which is what they're playing right now.
Well, I'm going to go quickly over the rosters here. So on BSR5 on Apple Squad we got Rumpelstiltskin, We've got the Danimal. We've got Jimmy Slayer, the man that is the match. I'm glad to see him back here. We got Dirty Curry. We've got Grandma's Daddy on B, Butter, Killin' Style, Calaxis, and David Camacho PR. That's the first time I've seen him. On Foam squad.
New member this week, by the way. New member this week.
All right, on Foam, we've got Josh Older, Matthew Geist, Sergeant Stumpy, 69, Strong Hard 1, Sidecar Willie, and on Butter, we got Living Strange, Igor, 1982, Injector.
As BSR5 pushes back, and they're going to C.
Oh, shit. I'm just lost. All right, we're going back to the Troll. Troll Bridge now.
The key to that bridge is being underneath it. That is where the biggest part of the burn is, and where you're going to be easiest to take that point. FoAm is already back there, 100%. They know they can control this bridge, but there's a flank on BSR5. Here it comes.
Yeah, well, FoAm learned the hard way on, I think it was last night's match, to do the Troll Bridge method, which is be underneath it.
It is a better spot to be.
Cure really showed, at least on a 16-16 match, how to use that Troll Bridge method to great effect. But it only worked once for him because FoAm was able to snuff out that particular technique, and it didn't work that way afterwards.
FoAm currently has the advantage here. BSR5 is behind them, though, 100%. Look at that flank going on right now. BSR5 has to consolidate flank and get on the point. The key to 8-on-8s is how many corpses you can put on the point and how many bodies alive you can put on the point, which is what they're currently doing now as it's starting to flip again.
A lot of smoke out there.
First off, might I say, these cheeseburger meatballs that the GarlicOwl made are delicious. If you hear me going, the whole time, it's because I'm eating them. They're that good. They're that damn good. That's how I'm distracted. Not because by the excellent plate that's on hand right here, but because the food I'm eating is so goddamn tasty. Oh. So good. As FoAm takes the initiative underneath the bridge. Yet again, stop that flank by BSR5. We're going back to B, boys.
Yep. That looks like that's what's going to happen. It's back to the cabin in the woods.
BSR5 isn't back there yet, which is a problem.
Yeah, the FoAm is all over here. They got men in the corners.
They've locked it off pretty well. It's going to take one hell of a push.
That's not something I would want to walk into,
Oh my God,
quite honestly.
They're coming in from every angle, though, and it seems like they're having an advantage. I'm sorry, this food is just so orgasmically good, I'm having trouble talking. Oh my God, it's so good!
Wow.
Because I ate it all, it's gone! Where'd it go?
God, will you stop going on about the food, damn it?
I'm talking! FoAm has the advantage here on the point. BSR5 trying to break into the point. Wally demanding food as a dog. Looks like they've got a good setup here.
Yeah, they do. They really do. FoAm has
They
got
really
a
do. It's got a big setup here. BSR5 trying to get in here. It looks like they've... Oh, wow, that was an explosive that really got the advantage there. But FoAm's still not on the point. Oh, it's starting to flip around a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
If BSR5 can get in there, they can really start flipping it. But Danimal's in there. Danimal's got to push on there. He's got to get some of these guys off the
Danimal
point.
does. Oh, there's a big spawn over there.
Jimmy Slayer, can he pick him up? Oh, no, they've got this point. Unless Rumpel can get in there and Rumpel's flipping it. Rumpel by himself with Grandma Daddy. Oh, it's not going to be enough, but they put up a fight. Oh, just not enough.
That was so close. He wiped a bunch of guys out, and I thought that was going to make it be able to flip.
So good.
Oh, will you stop going on about your fucking balls?
So, yeah, so many good balls!
Jesus Christ.
GarlicOwl, how good were the balls? They're fucking good. They're fucking tasty, Pop-Tart. You're really missing out on some good ball action right now. I love how this has become more Food Network than fucking Battlefield coverage all of a sudden.
Hey! Don't make the porn police come there.
Not the porn police, no. Not the porn police, no.
You're getting a
Oh, what an
warning.
explosion.
Oh, wow,
As
that was
BSR5
big.
tries to get into the point here. It's still a foam fight here.
Oh, shit, they took the roof out. They took the roof out on this.
Oh, no, that's gone.
That roof is gone.
BSR5's got to get in there and get him
roof.
out of that point. They're fighting him for 2 different points. BSR5's got numbers. Can they hold the numbers? It's not enough.
Yes.
They're starting to flip it.
No.
Ah, no. They're starting. There they are. There goes the flip.
There it is. Oh, God.
BSR5 flipped the point, but everyone's dead now.
Everyone's dead. As in, everyone.
As in, except one person on BSR5.
I don't. There,
Jimmy
there he
Slayer's
is.
still alive.
Oh, Grandma's died. He spawned on him. There we go. They're setting up.
Here comes Rumpel. Here comes the squad. It's
There's
not
Daminal.
enough. It's not enough.
Oh,
an
another big
explosion.
explosion. Oh.
Well, that explosion took out a couple more guys. This is
Wow.
all but over yet, boys. This is not done.
The other guy from Scotland?
Rumpel just died, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Everyone died in a massive explosion.
Yeah, I don't even.
Killing
Yeah.
Style. Oh, Killing Style is bringing in Danimal. Oh, here comes the whole BSR5 squad. They're coming in like a fucking tidal wave right now, wiping a whole set of the group off. You heard that. The GarlicOwl going, what? And she's watching blue just overtake the red. There's no blue balls in this point as BSR5 is taking it right to FoAm. Fathers on their mission wishing sometimes that, you know, they may not have been fathers after that extensive raping right there. Oh. Oh, wow, what a fight.
Really,
look at this.
Really, we're fighting
they
all
really are
this.
control. Look at this. Go back and forth, back and forth. This medic play is ridiculous. Back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, the explosion took
What
everyone
dynamite.
out.
Boom goes the dynamite. Oh.
Bodies went
Everyone's dead,
flying.
literally. Oh, the bodies hit the floor so hard they respawned
No,
so quickly.
They didn't hit the floor. They were hitting everything else. Wow, this is
man,
a
those
hard
bodies,
fight for
those
this
bodies
point.
hit the floor so fast that disc skipped a beat. Oh.
Excuse me. This is Detective Eros. Is the young lady with you?
Yes, the young lady is with me, Detective.
Now,
as BSR5 has bodies on the point, but they're not flipping it. Oh boy, it's a fight. This is truly the fight we missed yesterday. My goodness, FoAm has gotten really good at Argonne Forest. Yeah.
Where did you acquire these said balls, sir?
We went and bought meat from a store and some
Meat,
cheese. Yeah, some ground beef. It was
cheese,
like what, 95% lean, you know?
Do you have a...
So much dynamite, by the way, going
Yeah,
off.
a lot of
It's a
dynamite.
bit ridiculous. A lot of dynamite. As BSR5 is just flipping it, sort of.
Yep,
Yeah,
there
there it
it
goes.
There it goes. Nope.
Not enough, though. Oh, man. Jesus, with FoAm, they're just
You know,
not giving...
I can't wait to see the kills, and they're probably just most of them are
Hold
just
up,
due to explosions.
I'm being poked by the GarlicOwl. She would like to ask the porn police some questions here. Hold on. She would like to ask the porn police some questions.
Yes,
What do you have questions?
this is
questions?
Detective
Where
Eros.
you got the meat.
Yes, where did you get these said balls and this meat and this cheese, so to speak?
Yeah, any reference to that? Nothing? By the way, is BSR5 is having a little trouble holding the point here. Flipping it again.
I bought the meat at a store in Wegmans.
She rolled it.
Wegmans. Is that Wegmans something or just...
Was it
Wegmans grocery store.
Do you have a license for this said meat?
Do I have a what?
A license.
A license?
Yes, a license, miss. You know.
Yeah. I do.
And I take it these meatballs are oozing.
No, they were oozing. I saw it oozing out.
Oozing out, yeah.
It was oozing out. A big chunk of cheese coming out of the ball sack.
Oh, the ball sack, huh? It looks like we got a.
Still fighting for this point, by the way.
It looks like we got a foodie smoosh. It sounds like we got a smoosher 101 here.
Smusher one-on-one.
101.
Swishing it pretty good, you know.
I was.
Listen, you sound like a cute couple. You sound like you're trying to be. It sounds like you. As long as you do it in a good manner, a safe manner, and you're both willing, consensual adults, I won't give you a citation. I will give you a warning.
What? Can you repeat that?
I said I will give you a warning, and I will not citate you.
Hey, he's trying to ask me a question that I can't understand.
Okay, well, I'm trying to announce, but go ahead. Oh, as BSR5 takes a point.
Again, I will give you a warning and not a citation.
Okay, thank you.
As for your boyfriend, though, I think I'm going to have to citate him. So get him on the line.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
You're fucked.
God damn it. How bad am I in trouble, porn police?
You pulled a smoosh 101. And you knew it.
Smoosh 101.
You
Listen,
smoosher.
Listen, I breaded the balls, okay? I didn't
Oh,
smush them.
so you're admitting it.
Oh, wait, so the breading is the worst part? By the way, as BSR5 loses the point to foam, by sheer numbers at this point?
Yes, I'm going to have to look into the books.
So ball breading is worse than smushing.
Because you didn't admit to it. You were using
What if I were to ask if
code.
I could have some more delicious, delicious meaty balls? I can't. I'm in the middle of the thing as foam's
I will
about
have
to
to
take this point.
confiscate. I will have to confiscate some of that for.
Like a good chunk. A good handful.
I'm going to have to confiscate some of that for evidence, and then maybe you won't
Yes.
be cited.
As foam is finally about to take this point after BSR5 put up a huge fight for it.
All right, here we go. We're going to objectives.
They're going to the bombs, but I think BSR5 is just not going to give them these. I think this is going back to A.
Oh, we got a
bombs
breakaway! We got a breakaway! Living strange already here at A!
Oh no!
They
Rumple's
gotta
got to get
hurry
in
up!
there! Oh no! Oh no! Rumple gets in there! There's a fight going! Jimmy takes him out!
The animal's
Danimal's
there!
still fighting!
Oh, he
Not
gets
enough.
gunned down!
Oh no!
Oh, we're getting a... Oh, they tried to get B, but they weren't able to do it.
Oh, but can they get to A in enough time that everyone's there?
Josh
I don't think
Shoulder
they
is
can.
in there.
Kalaxis is trying. Kalaxis got one! Oh,
I don't think so.
He's trying. Oh, Matthew is trying to get
Mushy,
to A
mushy.
right now.
Mushy, mushy, that's gonna go. It's
Oh,
gone.
and it's gone. They're going to have to push all the way back as Foma's got this one.
Oh no, we're getting another plant. Jimmy's getting over there. Oh wow, Jimmy gunned down a whole squad. He picked up a man, but he didn't go for the defuse. Why didn't he go for the defuse?
I don't know!
Rumble
They're getting
there,
it
they're
now.
going in
Rumble on
there.
the point.
All
Kind of,
right,
yes.
Rumple got the defuse. 31 tickets to burn. This is going to be tough with an versus 8 setup. There's going to be lots of rushes here. Artillery coming down.
The whole squad coming from 2 different directions. Oh no,
Oh,
Danimal,
they're in a
all alone on the
pinch.
flank.
They're almost pinched.
Oh, and the dynamite goes. Oh, boom.
Jimmy taking names. Oh my God, Jimmy, man, you
Jimmy.
are wrecking shit. He is wrecking. He took out a whole squad before they got that defuse. He has not lost a step. Uh oh, here they come on
Jimmy
that
might
right
have
flank.
gained one from this.
Jimmy said, if I can beat fucking cancer, I can beat everyone!
There's no stopping this motherfucker.
Oh, they finally
that
took him
stopped
down!
him.
Well, you know, explosives do that. Oh, killing style. Did he just come in here? The Dirty Curry? Are they bringing in people off the bench? I don't remember
No,
seeing
these are
them.
people who've been here the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get it playing on B. Oh, we got a whole squad coming in from the back. Can they take them down and get that defuse?
Danimal and Jimmy going into town.
Oh, Jimmy
cleared
took
it
him out!
out.
And Danimal
Jimmy's going for it. Jimmy,
that
go, go, go.
defuse.
Jimmy, go. Jimmy's going for the defuse. Look at the man go.
That man is a beast!
Fucking a god among men at the moment. God, this man's like Lance Armstrong on PEDs. There's no stopping this man.
DragonKingSoup. This is Detective
No.
Barris again. We would like to make Jimmy Slayer a honorary member of our Vice Squad. A man with one
well-
ball who can take on that kind of shit is a man I want by my side. Stop putting balls in your mouth, goddammit!
They're too tasty. I don't care if that sounds gay. They're so good.
We've got a plan on B again. Cool. BS5's got starting another climb again. Back up. Remember, this is an 8 versus 8 front lines. Can they kill these men off and get back in there?
They're pushing. There goes Jimmy. Jimmy picks up the group and he's going for it.
Oh, he's
going.
in the
Oh!
Grandma's daddy's got to get in there.
Come on, you gotta get in there, Grandma. Come on.
Oh, it's not
Go,
going to
Grandma!
happen. Oh.
I don't know if there's enough time. Come on, Rumble, get in there. Go. Come on. Last second. Is it a defuse? It's
Yes!
a defuse. Yes, what a defuse. Oh my God, I haven't had so much fun in weeks. Holy crap.
4 tickets to burn, and they can push back.
Oh,
This
here
is-
comes a rush. Oh God, Grandma's
two
daddy with a
tickets.
fucking wipe. Go,
Two-
Grandma's daddy. Woo.
Dirty Curry coming there, guns the man down before he can plant. Oh wow. This is the moment you live for.
These are the defensive moments that make you hard and you can't stop.
Oh, FoAm
just
had a
can't stop.
great one last night. Even though they lost it, they put up a stiff defense.
So stiff, it made some whores jealous. I'll be right back.
All right, so here we go. After that stiff defense, we are going back to the bunker. Oh wow, everyone got gunned down there. FoAm has got men already getting set up. As you can see, BSR5 coming over here onto the left flank. Objective is active. BSR5 coming in. Gonna try to go in through the front door. Looks like that has been cut off. Oh, look at that. We got Calaxis. And David Camacho. Coming in here, and they're going to start trying to shake men out.
All right,
Looks like they've been
we're
taken
back
out.
here. No more delicious balls are being eaten right now. We're going back to the point here. FoAm looks like they have a good lockdown on this right now. Pop-Tart, I will say, FoAm, this is their map. They clearly played very well on it yesterday. BSR5 is fielding whoever they can possibly can. I was technically supposed to play this map, just so you're aware.
Well, it looks like they're getting pushed back to objectives.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
So it's back to B, which is all BSR5 has.
Where's my phone?
Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm used to going for the little... Oh, we got a breakaway! Living Strange on B already! BS5 is getting caught in a crossfire right now. FoAm set that up very well. Oh, Calaxis guns his man down. Can he get the defuse?
It's a close one.
Oh, he got
No.
knifed. Living Strange
But
shanked
here
him
comes
from
Killing
behind.
Styles and David. Here comes. Oh, not gonna happen.
Camacho trying to
Oh,
come in
David's
here.
still putting up a fight, but there's too many there.
Camacho's got to
BSR5,
get in there.
Grandma's daddy coming in from behind.
Camacho's got to run through that. Oh, he got taken out by
Oh, Grandma's daddy
explosives.
fighting a fight. Oh, BSR5 loses the first map. FoAm, this is their better map. An excellent performance by FoAm. Clearly, they have been practicing, and they took that loss to Cure yesterday to heart, and they did not give up today. They lost the first flag, but they were not going to give it back after they lost it. I mean, that fight for A and that fight for the defuses, it really just shows the heart of BSR5.
Yes,
they may
it
not
does.
have the best guys playing there right now, but these guys are just not going to give
Well,
up.
let's see what
and
these
you really
char-
saw that, but you just saw
What-
FoAm play a much better consolidated game.
Let's see what these Kel deaths are here. Where is Jimmy
Slayer, negative, but he had such a clutch move.
Yes, he did.
Dirty
We are
Curry,
going with. We're going to go with the Danimal with 47 to 27,
Yeah, that would be it.
and on FoAm it's going to be Matthew Geist with 51 and 23. And those killers of the match are going to be brought to you by Dr. Jaworski's Jazzercise and Bingo Night. Shake what that doctor gave you.
And just so you know, Jimmy Slayer went 13 and 24, but his revives in that game were so clutch, and his wipes when they were needed were also very
Yep.
clutch.
They were.
Yeah. What are you doing? Just messaging Rumple. If they need an extra person, I'm gonna go jump in. I'm the reserve in this match, just so you know. I'm the extra person for BSR5. Just so everyone knows, and anybody who's watching, I am the one of the only reserves left to BSR5 in this match because I technically am a member, but I wanted to be more in the booth than actually playing. But if someone leaves, I'm it. So, if you see me disappear all of a sudden,
Does that mean that it'll be
Loves his
GarlicOwl in here with the booth with me?
no, because I'll be using the PlayStation. So no,
Ugh.
he loves it. Well, no, he's just getting his bed ready. By the way, Wally the dog is got a new little crate of his, and he's just setting it up now. Apparently, the way he likes it. So, I hope he enjoys it. Yeah.
All right.
Meow.
Oh boy, it's Neville Knights. We went from
Melville
the
Knights.
fucking Argon Forest to fucking Neville Knights. Oh. Oh.
What? No, I'm messaging Rumple to say if you need me to come out of the booth, I will come out of the booth. Would you like to read them? There they are. He's got 8, but if he needs an 8th, I can be the 8th. I am a man of my word. I will call this match as I see it, but if I get called in, Pop-Tart will be the only person in the broadcast.
Along with Takun, executive producer Takun Fail Kitty, as always.
Who was very silent on the mics. You maybe need to give her like a little bit of meow mix to get her into the game. You know.
Well, unfortunately, Takun the Fail Kitty is going rather senile.
Perfect. That's why she loves the Grenadatorium, right?
Well, no, she's always loved grenades. She's always loved killing people with grenades. You know that.
Well, there you go. That's Pop-Tarts. They're going at 38, by the way.
I know.
Okay, good. Glad you got that message. I didn't.
Well, at this
How many people do
point,
we have watching? Let me check here.
well, at this point, it's pretty much a given that everyone always goes at 38, no matter which server.
I have a surprisingly good number of people watching today. Good to see. Happy to see that.
Well, I did on last night's stream say that we'd be doing a stream. I didn't know when, didn't know what time. I was all contingent on BSR5 being able to scrabble up enough men.
Yeah, they did. I was that ninth member that may have had to play, so just know that. Let's see if they're going at 39, just to be sure. They are going at 38, just to be sure.
So what time is the match tomorrow, so we can tell the...
Oh, tomorrow between Dawn versus, it is, I believe, Dawn versus Rag. Big matchup. The winner of that can win the division as long as SRDS or JKP doesn't sweep next week's match. So the call comes down to if somebody loses a match and it goes 2-1, the other person on the other side could win with 2-1 as well. So this comes down to it. It's on Unitank Productions. Go watch it there.
What time?
Unitank has the first match. It's going to be at 3 p.m. Our time, which is East Coast time, and it's going to be at 8 p.m. UK time. And the next week match after is SRDS versus JKP, or the Green Knights, which will be at also the same time. And it can decide either first place, second place, or third place. So
and
both matches, highly important.
And you can watch that here on Space Canada TV.
Yeah, Unitank is tomorrow at 3 p.m. East Coast time, 8 p.m. UK. So check into that. That's going to be an excellent match to go watch and see. It looks like FoAm went without BSR5 even spawning in.
I don't know. I'm looking at it. They have got a squad. The BSR5 is spreading out.
They did not spawn in at all.
No, they're here.
I'm not seeing.
They're here.
I only see a couple of them.
No, they spread out. They got sent one squad up the middle, and they took a squad over here on the right flank.
All right, okay. I was seeing this, and I'm like, I'm not seeing them all.
I'm watching.
Oh, wow.
I'm watching.
That flank seems to be working pretty good, but they don't have enough people on the point again. That point move, point is key. If you're not on the point, you're not doing your job in this one. Like, I keep telling people that. When 8 versus 8, the more I've seen it, the more I played it, because I played it against Don Squad, you gotta have everybody on the point, which is how FoAm's been winning. Every single person's been on this point. Because if you don't have them on the point, you lose it by the time you get there. And that's what you're seeing right here, right now. FoAm, I mean, BSR5 is starting to push it back, but they don't have enough people on the point.
Oh, there's a
they're doing a pretty good job of changing
wiping.
that idea that I just
lied
about.
Oh, yeah. They just wiped a bunch of people.
As the GarlicOwl runs away from my terrible gaseousness, as I will admit that on air.
BSR5 here now got men.
Yeah, they do.
But they don't have enough men
here comes
on the
a whole
point.
Contingency. They do. They're all on the point. They're all on the point.
Okay, I don't know
how far
that...
Here comes all FoAm coming down that... FoAm's coming from a perspective of a low...
They're in a canal.
Oh, wait, they got a flank going, too. Here comes a pincer going on right here.
Yep.
What a pincer, too.
Yep,
An effective one. Well, BSR5 still got some squads on the point. They still have a chance here. The squads are still there.
Yep.
Maybe not working so well, but they're putting pressure. Killing Style is up on the roof, which is hilarious. He's finally down. Danimal, Dirty Curry, they're all on the point. This is the key. They're all on the point. These spawns are all reappearing on the point. Oh, that explosive didn't get anybody. Poor explosive there. Jimmy Slayer still doing his best. Again, BSR5's whole key to this is getting on the point. They've got to be on the point if they're going to take these guys out. But they're getting slowly enveloped, which is their major problem. Jimmy's doing as what he can.
Jimmy's
doing what he can here. They pushed it. Jimmy reviving people cleared the point completely.
Yes,
Again,
he did.
Jimmy doesn't get a lot of kills, but he is the most positionally clutch player I've seen in a lot of teams. He revives first, kills second.
Oh, they got him
his
from
KD
distance.
suffers, but he does his job. You know.
But Rumpel gets him up.
That's such a key thing. Rumpel's very good at the same type of tactic too. He's very good at getting people up who can kill and keeping them in the match. When Chicken used to play for them, Rumpel used to play in that squad, he was very good at keeping Chicken alive and making sure other people died. Not because he was killing them, but because Chicken was doing the job for him. So you see a lot of that going on right now. FoAm, though, is doing a very good job of enveloping flanks. They're really getting good at coming it from multiple angles. You can see it here. Yeah, go ahead. The explosion did kill a lot of people. But as you can see, they're enveloping and pushing BSR5 just off the burn zone. They're doing their very best job of keeping them away from staying on that burn. And they're keeping a lot of guys on that back burn where their spawn is protected, as you can see over there. You can see a lot of this going on right now as BSR5's trying to hold a line, but they're not getting behind him. Danimal's giving it a shot, but as you can see, you've got a couple people over here on FoAm. Living Strange and Matthew, before he got blown the fuck up, doing a very good job of keeping them all off the point, as FoAm just wiped BSR5 off the point.
Uh-oh, everyone's spawning on Danimal here.
Danimal's got a problem, is that he's the only one who's able to seem to stay alive on the point. And he's going to get taken out by literally the whole team, what you just saw. And you can only hold it so long. FoAm is going to continually keep pushing these points the way we're watching this play happen. And just because they're just not giving up. 8 versus 8, these guys have got this locked down. This is going to be a lot of close quarter. Expect a lot of close quarter combat eventually. What BSR5 you're not seeing them do is that they should have gone and spawned on that point immediately. They didn't. So what we saw with the Kansas City Shuffle beforehand is not happening here. Whereas you can see it's actually happening in FoAm. FoAm learned a lesson from the Kansas City Shuffle and is currently using it to their advantage right now.
Dragon, FoAm last night used the Kansas City Shuffle. It worked for a brief second, but they ended up losing the match. But they used it.
It's a trick you can only pull out. It's a trick you can really only pull out once. It's effective that first flag move, but when you do it a second time, teams expect Kansas City.
Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't do it with a flag.
Do it well the first time.
They didn't do it with a flag. They did it with an objective. They're defending their objectives.
Yeah, I mean, it's still effective either way you do it. But the Kansas City Shuffle is like a one-time move. The fact that BSR5 got away with it not once, not twice, but 3 times, you notice they haven't gotten away with it since. FoAm has clearly learned their lesson from it. And they're using it against them pretty effectively.
Oh, wow. There's a big group of BSR5s coming here in the trenches.
BSR5's main advantage is up close and personal, so expect them to excel in these trenches. This isn't their map, but they're good at up close and personal fighting. FoAm is kind of good at overall kind of match.
Rumpel took outside Kerr Willie, but got taken out by Sergeant Stumpy.
BSR5, again, this is a transitional team for BSR5 because a lot of their guys are playing a lot of other games to get ready for the new one coming out. So not all their players are currently on the roster. They're going to be back once Battlefield 5 comes out. So we're seeing just the ones that tend to play more often. Danimal, excellent player. Rumpel, very good player. Killing Styles, very good player. But this is the NA team. The NA team is kind of brand new to Battlefield in comparison. Rumpel is playing at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning for his European time. He's very tired for him.
He's burning
midnight oil and then some, yeah. But a lot of these other guys are playing. But you should see they're really playing really well. When they get their flank going, they get it really well. And as you see FoAm having to really get creative with their moves.
They're covering the trenches pretty well from the right, from my view.
Like I said, BSR5's BSR5's best skill from having played with them is that up close and personal. As soon as you put them at distance, they are at disadvantage. As you can see, you're going on right now, BSR5's best moves are when they're in your face. With Chicken especially, and especially when they had Boji, who,
and Neutral
to be honest,
Strudel
will be back when BSR5, and Neutral Strudel at distance. But Neutral Strudel couldn't be here today. He's working, or else he would be playing. I would be playing if Dirty Curry or David David had not jumped in. I wanted to give the new guy a chance to play because it's good to get that experience.
Yeah,
playing
well, he
any type
just
of match,
wiped
so.
out a bunch of guys.
It did. He's played very well the first match, and he's been playing very well this match as well. Good player.
Well, not only did that, but it looks
very
like
good.
he also brought up a guy at the same time, so he did double duty.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Not new to Battlefield, but very good player.
Looks
Same
like
thing with
BSR5
who may
might
be playing
get a.
with BSR5 soon.
Looks like BSR5 might get the push back.
They're going to get a pushback.
There we go.
This has been a very competitive. These matches have been very competitive. Even though FoAm won the first match with the bombs, they really had to put in an effort to beat BSR5, and you saw it. Like, they fought for A and they fought for C for a really long time, and they defended those bombs also for a really long time. They're doing an excellent job. Like, these teams are pretty evenly matched. I guarantee you in a 12 versus 12, this would be anybody's game, really. I think FoAm is just, because they played an 8 versus 8 yesterday, they played a 12 yesterday, a lot of their players are kind of like ready to play this type of game. So they have like the psychological advantage going into this because they played a match yesterday. And a lot of these same guys, I'm pretty sure you can attest, played in yesterday's match.
Yes, they did.
So
Strange is in here.
They played a match yesterday.
Sergeant
so,
Stumpy's in here. Let's see here. Let me look at their team setup again. I can tell you who played last night. Sergeant Stumpy played last night. Stronghard played. Sidecar Willie played last night. Living Strange did. Injector, I'm pretty sure, played night. So half.
And that's key. Having played another match is big key for them.
Half the team
because they
played
were able
last
to
night.
get in there. Yeah, that's a big key for them because that means you got people who are in the mode of playing already. BSR5, again, like I said, these guys have played a lot of matches. They've played against a lot of good teams. They played against FoAm and EU's FoAm as well. I've played against EU's FoAm. They know how to play. I just don't think they know how to play 8 versus 8 as well as a 12 or a 16. It's a different type of, it's a different beast.
Oh,
it really is.
Yeah. Put it this way, not last night's game, but the week before was my first 16 match. I had to get, I'm like looking for flanks and everything, and it just doesn't work that way. It's almost kind of like a Zerg rush style almost.
Yeah, the more numbers you have, the less flanking you're going to pull off. BSR5 is going to be caught out of position as our good friend Sergeant Stumpy going for a breakaway already on the point, though Calaxis is back. Calaxis, another European player, by the way, playing at 3 in the morning.
Jeez.
Like, this is tough for these guys. You got to remember, this is tough. This is really tough. The Kansas Shuffle actually worked in BSR5's favor this time, as they were able to get enough people back on the point.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most of these guys hopefully don't have to work tomorrow on Sunday, but still.
You know, you got to factor that in, too. With a Saturday night game like this, someone like me, I got a lot of my stuff with the GarlicOwl done earlier in the day. We had gone to the movies, we'd gone shopping, we'd done other things. We'd done our things early. Like, if we'd gone to the bar tonight, we wouldn't have been here. We would have been doing something else. But that's the thing. Getting a lot of these NA players to play at night on a Saturday, I mean, come on. There's the younger guys. They want to be doing stuff out on their nights
nice
out.
grenade there.
What a
Talking to
dynamite.
Phil Kitty.
Excellent fight right there. Tasty. Oh, what a kill by Calaxis with the machine
look
gun.
at that.
That's a double kill.
Down the gut.
That flipped the point right there.
Well, that's not only that. You got BSR5 coming from the other flank.
Oh, and a flank with Danimal. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh, wow. Stronghard got those guys right there. Caught him completely off guard. You see, the main thing is that I don't think Rumpel's ever played this 8 versus 8. He's too far off the point. You got to be on it. If you're not on the point, you're not winning. He's too far off.
Oh, that's too much
it's
light.
key right here.
But
what a twisted transistor as Jimmy keeps the game flanking back in BSR5's favor.
Damn.
He's about to get killed, though.
He took a lot of men out before he went down.
Calaxis again being that rock right now.
Yep.
Oh, it's effective.
I got taken down probably by Sidecar Willie there. That is my guess.
Just so anybody know who's watching, you're more than welcome to chat. I have the chat open here.
So do I. Oh, David Camacho didn't see Sergeant Stubby from behind, and he took him out.
Let's post in the chat. We can all see what you're saying. Again, this is going back and forth. Such a back and forth fight for these trenches. It's ridiculous, honestly. Dirty Curry with a flank that he forced a bunch of guys off the point just so he could burn more of them off him as BSR5 bringing bodies to the floor here as we're getting ready.
Jector there with a nice kill. Playing long, big, distant tag with BSR5.
Oh, what a kill by
and
David.
They took another one guy out.
David suckering them in. Oh, got caught there. BSR5's got to get a flank going. They're just pushed off the point. They've got to get on it.
No
this
flank
is the problem
developing.
with 8 versus 8. If you're not on the point... Oh! What an explosion
Yeah,
by
I saw that from
Killing Styles. He
distance.
got 3 of them. Boom goes the dynamite. That flipped the point immediately in their favor.
Uh-oh. Strongheart took out Camacho. He's coming in trying to take Calaxis out. Calaxis is not buying it. Oh, Josh Older took him out.
Don't know. Oh, wow. Danimal with a 1, with a 2. Oh, not a 3, though. Regardless if you look at this, if FoAm ends up winning this match and winning the next one or playing competitive in this, BSR5 has put up one hell of a fight regardless.
I think this is only my...
It's been a very close fight.
This is only my second 8 versus 8.
And it's been so close. And that's why I like 8 versus 8, because one guy dying can flip the whole map. Like, that quick.
All right,
Especially with
BSR5
friendly
coming
fire
down the
on.
middle.
Oh, what a kill! What a kill! Collects.
Oh,
Sergeant
no,
Stubby
they wiped
down,
him out.
and it's flipped.
They
It's
wiped the
flipped.
squad out. And now we got BSR5 trying to consolidate.
They're trying to consolidate those loans. Oh, you got FoAm coming in on the edges here.
Yes, you do. You got one man coming in on the trenches. Though
The BSR5's got him pinned here. They have a chance.
I think Grandma's daddy might have pointed that out. Because look at that. Uh-oh. Look at that. Killing Styles is walking around the corner.
Oh, he's got him pinned, but he got 1. He got 2. Danimal's got the other. They're holding the point. They're holding it.
Jector is sitting up top over here. He's acting as a
BSR5
swan.
guys have cleared him off, but the FoAm guys have got people on the point. It's flipping around. They got too ballsy and moved forward.
I think BSR5 is trying to find. They're sensed that there's a guy here, but they don't know where he's at. And that's Jector.
They let
he's
those
sitting up
guys.
there.
They let that one squad go through. That one squad got him. Look, they're just picking people up and they're not even noticing it. Jimmy didn't even notice that. He got around the corner just quick enough. Danimal will finish the job for him, but they've got to get those guys on the right side out of here.
Jector there, just starting to squad spawn on Jector.
It's a big spawn. It's a huge spawn. They're letting everybody in on this point.
Yeah, they couldn't find him. They were looking for someone and they couldn't find him.
They're letting all the single ladies get in on this party. This is the problem. Ooh. Flipping back around again.
I had a feeling that was going to be...
Oh boy, FoAm is making their way downtown. They got to stop him right now. This is not looking good.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be a problem if they couldn't find Jector, what he was up to. I knew exactly...
Dr. Jector and Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jester just Mr. Hyde that whole squad by hiding so well.
He basically pulled an evil clown.
Yeah. But what about Daeho Cho's Kiss of Death? We haven't seen that because there's no vehicles, but you know.
Yep, no vehicles. But he's still good when he's not in a vehicle.
Grandma's daddy just took out 2 guys right there with that SMG. Huge fight right now.
Nice.
SMGs are the key here.
Nice, look at that.
Killing style as well.
Oh, wow. That is a nice wipe.
Again. Oh, man, that was affected by 99.9% of FoAm right there. Whew.
You got a squad coming up here on my right. A big squad. We got a whole squad over here. They're going to slow that cap down.
Can they hold the point? Can they hold it? Oh my God! It's gonna
no!
It's flipped back. They got too risky and ran ahead.
They did. They were trying to time that.
David, hold up a fight trying to get him off. Oh, but it's too much, not enough.
Oh, he's trying to stay alive.
He's doing what he can. He's waiting for backup. He's trying.
Oh my God!
He's still fighting. He's still
up
fighting. Look
on
at him
his
go.
feet. Oh my God!
He's still fighting.
The new guy.
Oh!
That new guy put up a good fight. Damn.
Told you, BSR5 specialty is up close and personal.
That was a
This is what they
nice
wanted.
stand.
Grandma's daddy with a pick and turn right there. Oh, but he got caught. And they're off the point. They got ahead of themselves and they tried to push the point too early, and that's what got them.
This is the most that FoAm has had a hold on this point.
Yeah,
Here
it
we
really
go.
has. They did a double wipe really fast on that.
There we go, BSR5. They gotta really get this rush into this point.
Jimmy and Grandma's daddy moving forward. It's quite a fight going on here. It's actually been honestly quite impressive. They just need to get the numbers. They might be able to flip it in just a second, but they got to get in on that point. They got to get the numbers. They're not gonna get it. They're not gonna get it. They're just not gonna get it.
Rumpel trying to take some men out here.
Rumpel single-handedly flipped that one. Rumpel still going.
And they got back
Rumpel,
up. Can they finish off what Rumpel started? They did. They swept up the leftovers.
Rumpel just slapped him with that foreskin.
He just said, he whipped it out and he goes, "This is my penis.
This is my penis. It has extra skin. Enjoy." And just didn't say anything,
The next move is yours.
Peel it back and enjoy the ride is what he just yelled.
Nice fight over here. Calaxis, what's he gonna? Oh, he's been taken down.
We just lost a viewer probably based on that talk right there.
We are a family-friendly.
No, we are not family-friendly at all. Holy fuck, that was the worst. That was the fucking... Kayla's like, no. She's like, no, that's not family-friendly, no.
No, Kayla is probably still thinking back to Madam Hockey and her enforcers.
Yeah, Kayla said, "Fuck this, I'm doing the dishes. I'm not."
Wait.
That's right. She's just.
Tell Kayla this, Madam Hockey, and then she'll shut her.
Do you know of Madam Hockey, by the way, GarlicOwl?
Yes, she does.
Do you know of Madam Hockey?
Remember, she was watching that stream. She goes, "Is this supposed to be funny?" And you told her yes.
Yes. Okay.
She's probably blocking out of her mind.
Does Madam Hockey have any comments on this game right now? I mean, we could just ask her.
I'm interested in that Rumpel fella there with that foreskin.
What kind of tactic would you say would be helpful in an 8 versus 8 in a hockey game? Since, hockey's played 5 versus 5, it's very similar.
Well, if you take their kneecaps out, it's going to be 4-on-0, so,
Oh, you got to go for those breakaways? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, those kneecaps, they break away all right if you hit them hard enough.
Why have we had so much fun on this map than we actually do in ones we're supposed to take seriously? Holy crap.
This has been going on for a long stretch.
This has been impressive, yeah.
They are fighting tooth and nail for every inch of control they get on this point. And it's flipped a couple of times.
I'm going to tell you, I've seen Grandma's daddy with a negative score. He's been not playing like he's been running negative. I'm just saying right now. Like, there's some guys running negative scores that I'm like, no, that's impossible. They've been playing too good.
On both sides?
Yeah. It's no, and FoAm's got the better kill rate, but they haven't been as efficient as BSR5.
There we go, look at that.
This comeback,
That point went back down to neutral almost.
It's just been going on for a while, my God. This is going to eventually go into FoAm's favor unless they're able to push back to C, especially based just on the time. But, dear Lord, it's been competitive.
BSR5 could have had it, but they broke away too early.
Yeah, they could have brought it back. Just a fight. My God, back and forth. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
Watching inside, it's just. I have a feeling that if I were to try to do POVs, everyone would be dead the second I got on there.
Everyone would be dead in seconds. It's been going bat fast. Your life expectancy in this game has been so low.
Rumple there. Oh, almost was able to take out Sergeant Stumpy.
My God, this has been going on for 10 minutes. This 1 point. This 1 point has been going on for more than 10 minutes.
Wow, that's I don't know. I think
They have a chance. Here it comes. There's only one guy on the point.
They took him off. They gotta stay there. They gotta stay there.
They got it.
There
they
you
got
go.
it. They're moving. There you go. Dear Lord, that took forever. Holy shit.
Yes, it did. And guess what? We're back to what?
The center. We're back to C.
No, but when it comes to flag scores, I think what? Foam's up by 1.
The game only has to. If the game ends at the beginning flag, it's a tie.
It's a
Doesn't
tie
matter how many
regardless?
times it's been gone back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah. BSR5 not on the point here. They're gonna have to get there quick.
Ugh. Ugh.
My
All right.
goodness, this has been a fight. This
Yes,
has been
it
an
has.
entertaining fight from start to finish.
This
Just
has
so much
been
skill.
this has
and
been a
good team play.
knockout, drag him out, tooth nail, pulling hair, scratch and skin fight.
This has been a scrotum hair tugging heart of a fight right here.
All right, here we go.
Even GarlicOwl looked at me and was like, "Ew, no, I don't want to comment on it anymore." She's just like, "I'm not even gonna watch the TV." Ew.
Just have her watch the Madam Hockey and her Enforcers thing, and then she will be like,
Oh, she's
no,
seen that, and she's like, BSR5's gotta get on the point. Where
Yeah, they're
are
not
they?
even. They're got a squad over here and way off the point. Very tepid trying to get over there.
They need to hold this point. They have no choice of winning this map unless they're going to take this point. If they can push them back a point to D, they can win.
All right,
Based on
put the
how
guy out.
many
They
of these
need to
fights
get
are
in
going,
here. They need to
looks
get
like they're
in
giving
here.
it a shot. Oh, here they come. It's flipping back.
Well, it's right now. It's slowing down. Would be the more.
It's flipping back. Oh, it's flipping back. Here it comes.
There he goes. There it is. Flip back a little bit. Now it's all the way back to
If
neutral.
BSR5 can win this point and make the fight stay on D, they have a chance. They have to win this one. Or they have to win Amiens at the end. There's no choice in this. They can't afford to go back to B for any extended period of time.
No, that last
They
fight
have
took
to hold
10
this.
minutes. That last fight took 10 minutes.
They need to either hold this one or they need to win it. Because then they win the match. My goodness, it's been just so back and forth. They've got to hold it. Danimal's down. Jimmy with a flank.
It looks
They've
like
got
they're trying to
hold this.
set up a pincer here.
They are. Jimmy's doing it. Rumple's doing it. They're moving. They're moving people off the point.
The Daniel over here, Jimmy got gunned down. I must have not have been expecting to be in there underneath a bridge.
Oh, Rumple with a complete flank.
Well, that's a nice wipe.
Oh, it
Come
kept the
on.
flank going. It kept them on the point. It kept them on the point. It kept them with numbers. It kept them with numbers.
We got
That's all that
Igor
matters. They
though
got-
sitting here slowing this this control down, being a spawn beacon.
BSR5 is going to get more bodies on the point. They've got to push it now while they have the advantage. They've got to move now. They've got to move while they have it. They've
Living
got to
Strange
get this
taking men
point.
down, but it gets wiped out. Was that Rumple all by himself there? Boy,
Yeah,
that
it was.
ballsy.
It did. He got the medic though. That was the
Oh,
important
nice
part.
there. Killing Styles took out Igor, who was acting as a spawn beacon in a forward position, but he's gone.
Sergeant Stumpy now in that forward position and flipping the map.
Yep, he is. Where did the rest of the team go? They're standing too
They're
far
off
back.
the point. They got to get on the point. They're letting him set up. You can't let a team of 8 set up on you. There's just not enough bodies for you to do this. You've got to win this point now. If you're going to win it, it has to be now if you're BSR5. You cannot give them this point. You've got to hold this. and you're not, which is even worse for you. If you're going to win the best of 3 in this, you've got to win it. You've lost a map, you've got to win this one. You can't go back to B, and they're letting it go back to B. They're staying off the point, and they're letting FoAm push them, and they're letting FoAm hold points.
Josh
Now they're starting
Shoulder
to take
is
advantage.
creating problems here. Finally
They're
taken
letting
down.
They're letting them take this. If you get a draw here, you're just forced to win the next map, whereas you're allowed to draw the next map, whereas you're not letting them this time. If BSR5 wants to win this map, they've got to win C. They've got to get in better positioning here because they're in worse off positioning than they are.
I
Right
got
now, they're
Igor
off the
coming on
point.
over here. Oh, he's been taken down. They snuffed that out. Looks like he was trying to
But
get a
again,
flank.
they're not on the. They don't hold the bridge. They've got to get on the bridge. They're holding this point behind, and it's just not as effective of a position. Like they're getting numbers on the point, and they're throwing smoke to cover themselves. But oh, that was a flank. There we go. But BSR5 lost numbers on that
Yep.
exchange. They've got to get on the point. Rumpel underneath the bridge, trying to hold him off.
He's taking
He's
men
got
out.
one.
They took another
got
guy
two.
out. What? Where's the all? Just
No.
BSR5. He just got taken out. You got 2
They're
guys
all
all the
gone.
way back.
They're all gone. They all got wiped. They're all off the point. Again, you're not going to win if you let the team push you off the point. And I keep coming back to this, but it's just so key. You can't let them dictate the game of play, which is exactly what they're doing. They're letting them put themselves in bad positions. Yeah, they're pushing the map back. Yeah, they're doing what they can, but they're not effectively pushing the position. Look at where they're setting up. They've got 3 guys sitting on the bridge. You can't let that happen.
Yeah.
Like, this is a key.
You got 2
You got a
guys also
machine
in the
gunner
back.
and a sniper just throwing down suppressive fire and being a spawn beacon. They're going to win this point just eventually over time at this point because they keep pushing you back and pushing you back and pushing you back. And your spawn point keeps getting further and further away from the point. You're going to lose. It's just a fact. Because look, they're gone. Look how far FoAm is pushed forward on this point. Look at them. Look how far they are. They're in your zone. FoAm is doing an excellent job, by the way, of doing this. Like, they're really pushing this point, and they're refusing to give it up. They've got the key and better position, and nothing's stopping them at all. Nothing. Like, they've got it. It's over. It's fucking over. Unless you can get bodies on the point now, they've won. They've won this match because, again, you wasted another 7 minutes. You've wasted another 7 minutes on a point you should have won.
You know what? Where they were at, they had a whole squad already set up at the trenches. I guess what they're thinking about is they're going for the tie.
Well, apparently, we were doing this wrong. BSR5 had been pushing the point against them, going the other way. This is the first time we've actually gone back to BSR5's perspective, apparently. So BSR5 had the initiative up until this point. Just so we're wrong. I had it the wrong way around.
Yeah. Still, they weren't pushing forward on that bridge.
No, they really weren't. It was killing them. It was absolutely killing them. They need to use this their skill at up close personal battles to win this now. And FoAm is going to sit in corners, and not a bad tactic, by the way.
Well, BR5's can hope is to be really super efficient, kill men.
Again, they're letting Sergeant Stumpy dictate this game of play by being the spawn beacon right now.
Yep. Rumpel, though, I think has sniffed that out, and he's coming to say hi.
Yeah, but it's too late.
Yeah, he got gunned down. Klax is coming here up.
Oh, there's some dynamite. There we go. He's gone. But again, now you have Matt coming in the other direction. And you've got another setup right here. And they were able to wipe out half the squad.
Camacho, I think, is sitting over there on the right to make sure that if anyone's coming in on that right flank, that he can gun
Again,
them down.
they're flipping it. They're flipping it again. Yep. You've got to get bodies in the point. Again, look at Sumpty's got his entire squad back. They said, fuck it, we're just going to sit back here. They can sit there. They can sit there and be effective.
How far is that burn zone in this area?
It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Like, right there, where it is. they've got to get them off it, which they just did. But this has to go back to C quickly. There's no if, ands, or
Well, they only
buts.
have 5 minutes.
Like, if they want to tie this game, they've got to do it now. They've got to get it to C, and
Grandma's
they got to keep
just
it
got
there.
burnt, just got done down, and there he goes. It's back to neutral.
Doesn't matter who's holding this point. If it doesn't go back to C, whoever pushed further wins, which would be FoAm at this point. They've got to push the objective. They've got to get him out of that position. And FoAm has no problem not leaving it. They're
Hey,
totally
Lord of Darkness,
okay.
what's up? It is FoAm versus BSR5. This is the second match. FoAm took the first one. It's been tooth and nail so far.
It's been tooth and nail in both matches, honestly.
Yeah.
It's really been a fight for the... Like, FoAm just got one push on, and that was it. It was able to push. But BSR5 has been damn on their ass the whole time. This has gone back and forth between 3 points. We've not gotten to either A or E.
Yep. And we've been here before on this map. It took 10 minutes before it
To
flipped
move a
back
point, yeah.
to move it
And
back
the other
to
one took
C.
7. Yeah.
We've been here since I think the timer was at 7:30. So we've been
FoAm
here.
wins this if they hold 4 minutes. If they can hold 4 minutes on B, they win. If BSR5 can't hold this, they lose. There's just no...
They just got wiped out, and FoAm is consolidating on the point. There's one guy there, Camacho, and he might take a guy or two down before he goes. Yep.
FoAm
there.
has been playing the better skill game. BSR5, to a degree recently, was playing a better position. You saw that change with FoAm taking C so effectively by just slowly taking losses and pushing
Well, guess
forward.
what? BS5's just got to throw their bodies into this point, or they lost.
Yeah, they've got no choice really at this point. They've got to just get people on the point. They've
No,
got to
they're
spread out and try to get on.
they're doing a flank. The flank's not going to work. You got to up the.
It's not going to be enough time unless they get enough people. Danimal trying to make it work. Grandma's daddy trying to make it work, but again, not really going to work. Not enough people on the point.
I think
They're done.
No!
No! Switches!
But not
Last second
much.
move!
They
BSR5 wiped them at the last second!
Not the whole team, though.
Yes.
Not the whole team.
Oh, but enough to push the point.
But
and now they're going to take the point they held.
They only
oh
have
my God.
240, though. They got to get them out.
240. They've got to win this in 240. They've got no choice.
They got to wipe them, and I don't think it's going to happen for some reason. Unless they prove me wrong, I'm fine with that.
I don't think so either. I don't think it's going to happen. They would have to win this absolutely right now, and they're just not. Rumpel holding it with David, but it's just they're just not enough people on the point, and they know exactly where they are.
Yep.
Yeah, this is over. Over before it even
There's an
started.
explosion and a death. They're not going to get it. 2 minutes. They got
they were really
log.
pushing the point earlier, but it's just you can tell that this was. There's like 6 players I can name that aren't on this NA team right now, and I can tell you why they're not here. And
First
this is
time
over because even if they push the next point, there isn't enough time to get both.
No.
It's over as BSR5 has lost the overall match. Based on that, and I mean, they can only hope to just try to break the next one, but it's
Oh,
it
wow,
is real
look
a
at
shame.
Because I believe it takes about 30 seconds for the point to become active.
Yep.
Might be even longer than that. Nope, 30 seconds. Yep. 30 seconds for a point to become active.
Yeah. It's over basically. There's no feasible way for them to win at this point. It really is a shame. BSR5 has played tooth and nail just as well as them, just not. They just weren't pushing. They just weren't getting.
Yeah.
They weren't pushing the point forward, and that's what cost them the game in the long run. Which is really disappointing because
They had a
This was
great
supposed-
defense on that.
Yeah, they really were playing good until they just seemed like they're running out of gas all of a sudden.
Well, you have a lot of European players in here, so they are probably running on gas.
They are gassed. Yeah. And they're on a lag disadvantage.
Yep. Still, that was a pretty good match. It went down to the wire.
There was no definitive winner in this one, technically. No
All
one
right, let's see her.
set off any bombs, so that went all
Let's,
40 minutes, all 38 minutes.
Yep. Let's see who our killers in the match are. Again, remember, squad, best squad means absolutely diddly in BSR5. I mean, in Beef Battlefield. Okay, so let's see. BSR5.
It's Danimal.
Danimal, 5738. And on
Matthew
FoAm.
Geis.
No. Hold on here. I think I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna have to get it with Stronghand. He has one more kill. Stronghard. He's the killer of the match. He's 3 more kills, 2 more deaths, but that still gives him a +1 on him. So that is brought to you by your killers of the match. Are brought to you by Ace Chicken Wings, Corporal Tunnel Syndrome Recovery Center. We guarantee to recover your KD to the palm of your hands. Ask for our 5-finger discount. Jimmy, look at those numbers. Not bad. 32, 37 for a man getting over chemo there.
Yeah, who's just getting off chemotherapy. That's damn good. You know, that's some. His body and mind and soul is not 100%. So the fact that he's pulling that off, pretty impressive.
All right, here we are at Amiens.
The one
FoAm,
that BSR5 has lost the last 3 matches in a row, by the way. Just saying.
FoAm is in the blue. BSR5 is in the red. So, Dragon, I guess I'm not that bad when it comes to calling games for a supposed.
You know, just letting Lord of Darkness know. I don't know who, if it had been FoAm the other day, said Pop-Tart couldn't do camera or announce games. I was busy with extracurricular activities. We'll call it that. So,
really?
Yeah. So, yeah, your league player is a bit busy. You're doing other things.
Go on.
Can't always be there.
I left you off the hook on that citation now.
I think BSR5 is missing a player.
They are. You might be going
They
off
are
the bench,
missing a
buddy.
player. I might be coming off the bench. I don't know.
Guess what?
I'm waiting for the word.
It's. Oh wait, that's FoAm. FoAm's missing a player.
No, they are not missing a player.
Yes,
at
they
all.
are.
They have all 8.
No, they don't. No, it's 7 and 7.
No, check the no squad, boy.
Oh, okay. You're right.
They have 9 technically. Or they have all 8. BSR5's nice bet.
I'm looking here. I'm
waiting
trying to think who's missing. It looks like Calaxis. Calaxis is not on there.
He may have gotten bumped. Let me just get with Rumple.
Yep. You might be coming off the bench, buddy.
Yeah, I might be coming off the bench. This one might be delayed, ladies and gentlemen, because we are missing a player from BSR5. If that's the case, that means I need to go in, which we need to confirm that that's the case. All right, Rumple says they have a person coming in. So
Okay. All right. So let's go.
We're gonna
Let's
have
go
8
on the
for safe.
subject we are going on.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to say I had extracurricular activities. so
No.
anybody
It's me not being able to do camera and call matches.
I mean, it's tough for one person to do it. Let's just be honest. It really is. That's why Pop-Tart does camera and I do commentary. It's very difficult to do both at the same time because I did that one week and I thought I did a pretty piss poor job. Even Pop-Tart called me out for doing a piss poor job. So, you know, it's not easy.
I might not be the most technical savvy when it comes to technical callouts and knowing what weapons there are. I know the tactics. I mean, I've been doing this since, what, May is when we started streaming? So I know what I'm doing. It is tough when you are the only person and you are trying to do 3 things at the same time. It is not easy. It is not an easy job.
I'm messaging with Ronald to make sure that Calaxis is getting back in the game.
Yep.
It looks like he
Yep,
has.
there he is. He's
so
in.
That's good. All
He's
right.
in. So they're probably going to reset
Assassin
this.
Assassin has gotten into the game. So Prime Assassin, who just got out of work, by the way. So Prime Assassin's coming into this game cold, too, just so you know. So it's either me or him. Prime Assassin's coming into this game absolutely cold. So
you wouldn't be as cold.
They're going to restart this.
Yeah, or that. No,
or they're starting late.
No,
they're just starting late.
no. Oh, they are?
They're just starting late, apparently. Okay,
I guess they just said
it's starting
fuck
at 37. Yeah.
Brumpel probably just said, I don't care. It's like, what, 3, 4 in the morning almost
it's
for
like
him?
3, 4 in the morning for him. He's just like, fuck, just go.
Yeah, all right, so...
Amiens again. We know
Amiens
Amiens
are
here.
on the right, Hotel California. On the left, Hotel California. On the right, from my view, is Hotel Artemis. And we got FoAm in the blue, BSR5
FoAm
in the
just
red.
wiped completely on one side.
Oh my god, and they took the last guy on the bridge.
Oh, BSR5's in red. I'm sorry.
Yes,
BSR5
I told you.
just wiped FoAm. My goodness.
You had the right call, wrong team. Wait a minute, no.
Goodness.
Flip that, reverse it. It was still
FoAm
a wipe.
did it. FoAm got wiped.
No, dude. No, FoAm. Yeah, FoAm got wiped. There was a wipe. But it was FoAm on that end of the wiping. They were the dingleberries that
They're pushing back now.
off.
Yeah, they're pushing back now. Yeah, but wow, it was initially a wipe. BSR5 came out
Went
of
in
the
there.
gate
Rumpel.
strong on
Was that
one.
Rumpel? No, that's a Danimal in there causing some.
Oh,
havoc.
the Danimal's the animal. Let's go. You know.
Yep. It's got wiped out. Well, we know all about Jimmy Slayer and his bar and sugar in this map.
Jimmy Slayer really loves to accident. Well, I will say this: King Duggars isn't in this map, and whenever I play with King Duggars, I always have to look behind my shoulder because he holds the trigger down on his machine gun for far too long. I can't tell you how many times I've been killed by King Duggars or his counterpart Queen Duggars, who is his fiance. Both of them really love to hold the machine gun down, trigger down when I run past them.
Oh, that is a nicely placed rocket gun that just took everyone out on BS5 in that building.
Team killing's always a fun one. Yeah, but Amiens is supposed to be at one that BSR5 is good at. I've tended to been on the winning team when we played on Amiens several times. I guess once against FoAm, but I'm pretty sure FoAm was pretty much like, we're not going to lose this map again. As each side takes a side of the building here.
Yeah.
But it looks like FoAm has the advantage here going in.
Well, the thing is, they're for the most part, both teams are kind of sitting back, taking shots at either across the canal. They're not really pushing. FoAm now trying to do that.
FoAm succeeding in doing that, honestly.
Well, they only have one guy. They have a second guy over here.
Yeah, well, he took out 3, so, you know. And now they have a second, yeah.
Oh, he took out another one. Oh, my God, he wiped the whole team over there. Who was that? That was Stronghard. Holy cow. And wiping them over here. Well, not
Somebody's
quite,
been eating their Wheaties this week.
All right, now they get a push. They gotta go to the reading room here. It's got no cover there anymore.
This one's gonna get pushed back here. This one's gonna get pushed back. I think BSR5 might not have the numbers on this one. I don't know. Unless it gets... Oh, there it goes!
They just took out that one guy over in the corner in the reading room.
Oh, someone on BSR5 has completely flanked him!
Oh! Rumpel went in there.
Finally taken out, though.
That was Rumpel.
Wow.
Rumpel went over there and just said, hi. I need my weed whacker back.
Actually, he said, well, hello.
I came here for my weed whacker. You remember? You borrowed it last match. You haven't brought it back. You know, my weed whacker.
Danimal the Animal taking out Mr. Strange there. I've played a lot with Danimal. I'm going to tell you this right now. Danimal is a fucking beast with a submachine gun. I just can't say enough about it. Whenever I play with
FoAm's
him,
gonna push
they really
this.
are. Nope. Jimmy got some guys up. They have a chance. They can flip it if they get some kills.
They gotta kill those 2 guys in Hotel California. Nope, they got a beacon. They got a beacon.
Oh, what a flip!
Oh,
he kicked it and flipped it. Ow!
No, but they still got some problems there, because...
come on, get the bodies. Come on.
No,
not going to happen this time.
That one...
This has been fun, though. Honestly, this is one of the better matches I've called in a while. And that's just me saying this 4 beers in. I'm sorry.
Well, here we go to the square. This is the square with the college students' manifesto caboose there.
The Communist Manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're going for? So I found out what the word bougie means today. I knew it meant bourgeoisie, but apparently it's people who buy fancy things for no reason. And I was like, that's a thing? Is there proletarians? Is there proletaries? Like high maintenance? That's what it means? Well, it doesn't mean that historically, but okay. No! The bourgeoisie were the ones that control the means of production. No, because bougie people are spending money on credit.
All right, well, FoAm,
no means of production,
FoAm has got a good size control here on
they do very much so. They got
college
that
student manifesto, Communist Manifesto Square. That's what the new name of this place is. So
it's very bougie when you hold.
Yeah,
that
well,
square.
the Bougie Communist College.
The bourgeoisie, it's the proletariat or the communists. The bourgeoisie are the ones trying to control the meanings of the production on D. And currently, FoAm is controlling those means of productions.
Oh, let's get him flipped back.
Oh, well, it's flipping. This is truly a class struggle right here.
BSR5 setting up. I see 1, 2, 3, 5 people in the square. Where's the other 3 members of BSR5? Are they trying to get a flank?
Yeah, there's one moving.
Yep.
One's completing that flank completely.
Oh my God! It's Prime Assassin coming from behind, and he's taking some names before he got gunned down. But that definitely get FoAm's attention.
FoAm is fighting in that one building, which is going to cost them dearly, honestly, in the long run.
Yeah, there's
that explosion right there.
Yeah, but they're basically doing what BSR5 did on the bridge. They're staying too far back.
Not really, because that point right there, those 2 guys, they're on the point. As much as you say they're not, they are. Because this point is gigantic.
Jesus, I do not understand how big these burn zones are.
Some of them are really small, some of them are really big. Frontlines was the last game mode devised, and it is the most... The reason why it's the most played is because it has the most diversity. That's the best way I can explain it. Rush used to be this map. Rush used to be the map that a lot of people play, which is why BSR5 originally trained on it, and why a lot of teams played on it, because it was a smaller mode. That
looks like FoAm just wiped everyone out for the square.
Yeah,
but
they did.
Guess what? FoAm's got a squad coming up from back.
BSR5's got a big squad coming from the rear. Hold on. They've only got one guy covering that point. They've got like a whole ton of people.
They're flipping.
That's called turning the tables effectively right there.
Yes, they are. They're walking through.
And now they have the building.
Yeah, but look at the way they're using the buildings. A little bit differently than FoAm did.
It's more of a staging ground.
Yeah, they're serpentining through these buildings.
Yeah.
But what would I know? I don't know how to play this game because
you have no idea.
Obviously,
tank.
Obviously, the trophies I have showing that I've done stuff proves that I don't know how to do it.
All we have to do is go Pop-Tart tank, and you just go what?
And then 2 seconds later, guys, I killed the tank. Well, actually, just have to wait for the maniacal laugh, and then you know it's dead.
The maniacal laugh, yeah. Yeah, but it's been, I mean, even if FoAm wins all 3 of these, these have been fun matches to watch
Yes, they
back and
have.
forth. I mean, we really haven't seen
Oh,
such
they're
back
got
and forth matches in a
BSR5 and a
while.
pincer. Oh boy, look at FoAm is really
Oh,
pushing that.
That's gonna end poorly. Ugh.
I don't know. It looks like it fell apart a bit. Oh, no, it's not going to end good. The Danimal's the only one left in there in that building.
Danimal the animal. He's still the animal. Can he get the rest of his group up? Oh, he's trying. He's fucking
wiping
trying.
out. Damn, look at that.
He's finally.
He took off.
But it gave BSR5 a chance to come in on the flank.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
It didn't mean anything, though.
No, they're not enough men, and I'm pretty sure they're going to get pushed back to E.
Yeah, they are.
Yep, they're going back to E. Again, we gotta, you know, it's not an excuse for BSR5. A lot of the guys are on. Let's see, it's 10, 5 hours, so that's yeah. There's almost
like
4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. Then
4 or 5 in the morning. Yeah.
And Jimmy is just getting off of chemo, and I have a father
His
who's
first
gone.
round, he's still got 2 more.
Yeah,
still got 2 more.
My father has gone through chemo and he's fought and beat cancer 3 times in a row, and he's on his 4th round, and it might not be a fight he can ultimately win, but I've seen what chemo does to a person when you go through those stages, and the fact that that man is playing this game and he's really, you gotta give
high level.
You gotta give his hats off to him, man.
Yeah, the fact that he's coming in and playing competitive ahead of me, I was the other option. I was like, well, you know, Jimmy, he's not feeling well, he's not doing good, and it was like, okay, I'll go in. No. Jimmy signed up before I did, and the fact that he's playing.
You know why? I have a feeling why I know he's playing. It keeps his mind off of what he's dealing with.
No, I just feel like he came in, he was practicing early in the week, and he said, you know what, you know, it's not, you know, it's mainly mind intensive, I got this. And you've seen him play today. There've been clutch plays.
Wow, look at that. He's over the inner with Prime Assassin taking squads out. Prime Assassin in here.
Clutch plays from him, yeah.
Oh, he's been taken out. Rumple coming in here from the backup. Can he take those guys out?
Again, BSR5 is short a player now at this point. Someone left or got kicked from the match.
Yeah, it's probably Calaxis again.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Well, no, Prime Assassin actually came in for Calaxis. I'm looking here. Dirty Curry, Daminal. I'm trying to figure out who's missing. I don't know who's missing. Oh, is it Camacho? No, he's in there.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, he's in here.
I'm trying to see who it is.
All right, Jector's been sitting here in the corner, he's playing a weed at this point. Because BSR5 could have had this point to themselves, but he's been very, very sneaky playing a weed, and you know what? BSR5 finally sussed that out and pushed it back.
And they're short a player.
Back to the college student Communist Manifesto square. Communism was a thing back then, right? Or was it Marxism at that point?
No, communism was a thing. There was a reason why this whole thing happened.
Okay, I thought Marxism came before communism.
No, it was always communism.
So what the fuck was Marxism?
Marx was the guy who invented communism.
Then why do they call it Marxism sometimes?
Because he invented it.
That's too confusing.
Welcome to history.
Alright, well, it looks like FoAm's got men on points, basically. I don't see... Where's BSR5? Yeah. I know they're down a man. Actually, they're still down a man. They're still down a man. They're
down
at 7.
2 men.
No, they're not. They're
down 1.
They're down a man. I did the math. I know math is our heel here when we stream the
our hardest part, you know,
is doing the math, but they're just rearranging their squads.
Yeah, they're down a man, which is what's killing them right now.
Yeah, I think FoAm's going to get an easy pushback. They're setting up, BSR5 is, but I don't think it's going to... I think they should just fall back at this point.
Unless I
Pushing-
get a word to jump in the game, I'm not, so...
I don't think they're going to ask you to jump in. This is just way too late in the game.
Oh, I've come in later in games than this, so...
All right, here we go. Back to E point. BSR5 still putting up stiff defense and a stiff fight.
Especially down a man. That's a huge key in this.
It's a huge key in any fight when you're down a man.
It really is.
And we know this is a friendly, but still, both teams still have pride, so they're still trying to put...
I'm going to go jump in so they have an even number, because I don't see anybody jumping in, honestly.
All right, I'll take over.
So-
Go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, BSR5 trying to push back to D. DragonKingSoup is coming out of the booth, off the bench, cold, not quite cold, since he's been calling the game, so he's in that frame of mind. And he's going to try to jump in and help BSR5 make this somewhat of an even fight. FoAm currently now is consolidating E point, and BSR5, though, has got a good push going through the apartment building section here on E. See if Dragon can get in there quick enough to make a difference.
I'm in. I'm putting you on mute.
Okay. Right, and also that means that Dragon will not have communication with his teammates when he jumps in. And that is one thing that I've had in post-game interviews with various players from various different groups. Communication is key in this game, regardless if you're playing a friendly or a league match. Nice squad wipe there by BSR5. That pushes that point back into their favor because they got men in there in the burn. Again, I'm still surprised at how big some of these fucking burns are. I don't see Dragon yet in one of those squads because I would have been at 8 at this point. But BSR5 is still making it a hard point for FoAm to cover. All right, we got... Oh, strong arm. Strongheart just took a ton of BSR5 members off. But as you can see, BSR5 still got the men there. Whoa, they need to turn around there. Rumpel has been taken out. And as you can see, that we have got 8 versus 8 now. It was... See if they can push back. I don't know. FoAm's got a lot of men on that point, and that looks like that's going to be a push to objectives. Unless they can wipe some more men off. No, not enough. Not enough, and not enough time. We are going to objectives. A is going to be the harder one to take to fend into arm. Let's see who can get back there the quickest. Looks like we got FoAm rushing here on the right flank, especially with one man. He's coming there trying to probably go for A. DragonKingSoup is going for A. I think he pretty much knows where he wants to be at. That is the point that's going to be the hardest. He's probably going to go in there as support. And he's going to plant his ass in that building probably and sit there and wait. Yep, there he goes. He's in the building. But we got a breakaway here on B. But I think I think BSR5 is wise to it as they got 2 men coming in here to shake that off. Oh, and they didn't get the plant. They did not get the plant. I believe Dragon has left the party, so he's left the party. Oh, he's been taken out. in. A is going to get planted. There we go.
We have armed objective apples.
And now Living Strange is going to try to come in here and plant on B, but we got Dirty Curry sitting there waiting for him. He's playing long-time footsie with someone. Oh, and they do, and they're starting to consolidate men to defend on B. A, what's it? Oh my God, all the walls are gone. We got a defuse over here on B. I mean A, I'm sorry, A, and B, we're coming in here. Can they get, oh my God, look at that Grandma's Daddy and Jimmy Slayer. They got, FoAm got involved in a sandwich they did not want to be the meat and the part of the bread for. Oh boy. And they got a defuse. There's really, the building, they took out the walls on that building. I think that might have been a tactical decision, because that makes it a lot easier to cover B and A in a crossfire stash. Not bad tactic-wise. 13 tickets to burn, to push back. So much difference it takes when you've got even teams. BSR5, I think most of the time was struggling because they only had, they were down a man. Oh, but we got A is planted. DragonKingSoup coming in there. Oh, he got taken out, but he took a lot of men over there. Can one of his teammates come in here and get the defuse? We got the Danimal here. We might get a defuse. We might get a defuse. No, we're not. I don't think we're gonna. Can the Danimal get it? He did! Oh, wow, that was clutch. 2 tickets to burn. We got another plan on B.
We have armed objective butter.
Can they get the defuse? They're trying to wipe these guys away. Jimmy Slayer taking a bunch of men out. They're going to have to push. They're going to have to take a chance. Someone's going to have to get ballsy. They might give it up. They're going to give it up. They have 0 tickets. They burned all the tickets. They're going to let it blow up. It's gone. But they're getting a plant on A. This is going to be critical. They have to get this to flip back. Danimal throwing a grenade in there. Coming in. Can they get the defuse? They might get it. They get it. And it's a pushback. FoAm already got 2 men over here on the point. All right, here we go. Some early fighting for position. Now we got 8 on 8. See if this changes anything. Objectives live. FoAm has the early control lead on it. Sergeant Stumpy coming there and murking a man right there. Oh, there's a big group over here. Grandma's Daddy coming in. I think, nope, he's still there. And they clear that out. DragonKingSoup, I believe, if he's playing support, he's going to plop his ass right there, and he's just going to start murking guys. Out of everyone on this board here, I do know his play style. He's probably got the Martin. the Matson is what he's probably using right now. But right now, FoAm's got more men in that burn zone. All right, they're starting to spawn on Dragon. He's going to be a spawn beacon probably. He's going to sit his ass right there. But FoAm's still got a lot of men there, making that a lot harder for them to push it. Grandma's daddy in there. Wonder if he's going to try to be shooting down that. Oh, that was definitely an AT gun that went off. Trying to. Looks like it's a good fight here so far for E. Wow, that's a lot of explosion. They're taking a lot of men out. But they need to get those men out of that building. They got to go in there as a group and murder people. Okay, that's the hallway. That is not inside the building. It is very smoky. BSR5 Dredge right now, they're just not in the right spot they need to be in. They need to go in and mess everyone's furniture up. That's pretty much what they need to do. It looks like we're going to be... BSR5 is sliding it in their favor. At this point, it almost looks like a staring match. Getting slight control. I think we're starting to Prime Assassin is throwing grenades like crazy than there as he's getting them to spawn. And that's shaking some of the men out of FoAm, but they're still just sitting there spawning on each other. Are they trying to take away? I don't think that part of the building is breakable. If that's what they're trying to do, it's just not going to work. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do, and I don't think that building is destructible on that side. I think it's destructible on that side, but not on here. Unless you need throw a limpet charge on it. It's a tough fight. They need to push in there as a group. If I was a betting man and I had good communication, I keep dragging the back, 2-man back with him, and just send everyone up the gut. And see if you can get lucky and get a squad wipe. Did they? No, that was in the window. BSR5 pushing that point, but it's being pushed back because they, at this point, they're staring at each other, and that's why the point is moving slow. But BSR5 just simply has more men at certain points of this battle in the burn, and FoAm is sometimes not getting as many men to push it back. Oh, there's someone spawning in there, and they're pushing in. Very, very slow. Can BSR... Oh! Can they get it? They do. They get a pushback. We're going back to the College Students Communist Manifesto Square. FoAm is going to get an early setup. But, oh, look at that. We got FoAm taking care of the men in the back, but it looks like they're trying to set up. Oh, nice kill there by DragonKingSoup, shaking that man off the point. And we got battle going over here. It looks like people just wiped each other out. No, we had...
Capture
Matthew Geist took everyone out from that building. But BSR5 has men automatically there. They're setting up now. DragonKingSoup Prime Assassin playing bullet plunger wars with a couple of guys, and looks like they won that one, but they got a second one starting. Strongheart is right there in the caboose. He's been taken out. Where is FoAm? FoAm's got a man in the hallway here. We got Rumple and Jimmy Slayer. They're going to go out there and say hi, but oh, he's got Living Strange. Oh, and he's been whipped out. And we got a big fight here over the square. Who gets to put posters up on the little poster board thing? Oh, BSR5 wiping men out. Oh, they took 2 guys down. We might get a pushback to C. We are going back to C. It's back to Hotel Artemis and Hotel California. What a push. What a turn in events one guy makes. BSR5 was down by 1 guy, and they pushed back from E to D, but got passed back to E. DragonKingSoup came out of the booth, off the bench, helped push them back to D, and now they're back to C. Wow. I mean, as it stands, since FoAm took out one of the objectives, they would win. I doubt BSR5 is going to be run the tables, get all the way to FoAm's objectives, and take one out to make it a tie. I just don't see it happening. Each point takes 30 seconds to come active, so you're looking at 3 points at 1 minute and 30. Take that off the current time of 6 minutes, and that basically gives them 4 minutes and 30 seconds to try to take 3 points. I don't see that happening. I really don't. But still, they're putting up a good fight here. If anything, this fight will go down to the wire. All right, BSR5's got a good sizable control at this point. Got the Danmol taking people out from up top. Nice. But we got FoAm sending guys in there. Oh, he's been taken out. Prime Assassin snuffed something out and snuffed that man out. Nice. He's still got company in that building. Took him out. Where's the rest of the men? Okay, the rest of his men are there. Looks like they're going to push. BSR's first push into FoAm territory. And here we go into that square with the building overlooking the rubble. Oh my god, BSR5 is already there and they're setting up. That is going to be a huge advantage for BSR5. Setting up in those buildings automatically. It is not a place... Oh, and they're already starting taking out the cover, though. Sergeant Stumpy coming up there with... what do we got there? That looks like Jaw Shoulder? That is Jaw Shoulder. They're going to try to get BSR5 out of that building. Cat. Objectives is active. 4 minutes left. BSR5 with an early lead on the point. Josh Shoulders just making things miserable. No one's... Oh, he's dead with an explosion. FoAm coming up here onto the right flank, and they got a man up in the buildings too. How's BSR5 going to play this? How's FoAm going to play this? FoAm is on the ground, but again, BSR5 had the early advantage in those buildings. They went there very, very quick. They might have done a No, they didn't do a Kansas shift. It wouldn't have worked that way. It wouldn't have worked that way. BSR5's got to shake more men out. Where are the rest of the men coming from on BSR5's team? Or are they just simply spawning? FoAm is pushing this back. And BSR5 is losing members out of that building. They don't want to do that. They want that building. That building is key. They're going down there. I think that was a mistake. Oh my god, because Jeffrey's right there. And now FoAm has control currently. But that might be being pushed back. Yep, back to neutral. Wow, that is a lot of men that just spawned in there for BSR5. But FoAm with an equal amount of men coming from the other side. Some grenades. Takun Security says grenades. Or dynamite. Nope, FoAm pushing it back. Control back into BSR5's favor. Nope, it's back into FoAm's favor. BSR5 lost a lot of men there. We've got a minute 48, 46, 45. BSR5 trying to turn the tides here, send the men up forward to get rid of the men and keeping them from bringing guys up with their medics or to get spawn beacons. I think there might be a tactical mistake here somewhere. Oh no, I think this is going to be a wipe here on BSR. We're down to 1 minute. 1 minute. This, ladies and gentlemen, is simply going to go down to the wire. Let's see how far BSR5 can push it. Can it get one more point to push them back to 8? Because if they did, that would be impressive. Considering where they were at, they were on their heels. Down a man, Dragon came in, and look where they did. They pushed them all the way back to B. I don't think they're going to get B, though. They only have 25 seconds. And I think BSR5 understands this. They have gotten out of the building and are pushing forward. They are taking chances, and they're going to, hopefully they can outgun FoAm to get at least one more control point. I don't think it's going to happen. 10 seconds. This is still an impressive stand. This is an impressive stand. That was impressive. There was a point that they could have possibly pushed almost all the way back. But FoAm will take that. Match. 5 bombs placed. 1 objective destroyed. So FoAm with a sweep. 3-0. But who are going to be our killers of the match? All right, here on FoAm's side. Boy, these are some big numbers. We are going to go with Stronghard with 52 and 37. And on BSR5's side, it's going to be close. Oh, look at that. Prime Assassin, 61 and 28. So those are your killers of the match. And they're going to be brought to you by the man who really is quite amazing at this point. Jimmy Slayer's Bullet Butt Hemorrhoid Cream for when your teammate bites you in the ass. Reach for the soothing action of Jimmy Slayer's Bullet Butt Hemorrhoid Cream. And for a limited time with purchase, a free Hinder Cozy. Hopefully Dragon will come back into the party. It has not been set to private. All right, that is the game. So FoAm wins 3-0. And the teams are starting to head to the showers or bed for some of them And I think most of them will be probably bed, and that'll be on the BSR5 side. Let us see about Dragon's getting back into the party. Oh, I got a party invite from Dragon, so hold on, folks. It's going to be a brief interlude on the video as I go into Dragon's party. Dragon should have just simply came back into my party. You know, you could have just simply hopped back into the party. Really? Okay. Well, anyway, that was quite amazing. I was hoping you guys somehow with basically you had 4 minutes and 30 seconds to possibly run all the way back to FoAm's objectives. And I think you did a tactical error on that last square. You would have pushed them back at least to A.
We had a chance. If we hadn't lost the bomb, we would have definitely won. I ended up going positive 2 KD in that. I really just rallied what was left. I said, fuck, guys, just don't leave the square. Make them come to us. It really came down to that. I made them forcefully come to me, and they ran into my machine gun. 2 out of the 1 times.
I knew exactly what you were doing.
I changed the whole tactic. I said, make them come to me. And then I just avoided them about 3 out of the 5 times and made them run into my bullets. I've played 8 on 8, so I know the key, and it's about bodies on the point. I said, guys, just fuck trying to flank them, get bodies on the point, and you just saw what happened when I was able to get bodies on that point. The map flipped so fast and so quickly, it wasn't even funny. It was just all about, I said, guys, just put bodies on the point. I don't even care if you get kills, just get bodies on the point. Your squad needs to be in one spot and fuck them. And if we had pushed B quicker, it would have been at A. We would have almost pushed them from the brink to the end.
That is less 2 NA server matches where 2 teams have taken them down the wire. FoAm last night almost did it with Cure. They had 1 minute and 50 left on there when their final bomb objective. But damn, did they put up a stiff defense. And here, you coming in and tell them, change your tactics. You guys probably could have gotten all the way back there if just one slight slip in that last square. You guys.
If I had been more accurate a couple times, we could have pulled B a little bit faster. I missed a couple shots.
Yep.
I was on point other than that from my shooting perspective with the bipod. But other than that, I was just saying, guys, just fuck them. They can't beat us if we stay on the point. They're not keeping enough people on the point. And as you saw, they just couldn't get enough people on the point, couldn't get enough people. And it was just, they lost a guy on top of that thinking they'd already won, and it was already over. I was like, if I can get this done in 5 minutes, at least I can push them to the bombs. And if we can plant a bomb, it counts as a bomb defeat. Bomb planted and destroyed, we can get there.
I had basically done the math when you guys got back to C. And it was about 6, I think you were at 6 minutes. And I said, minus the minute and 30 seconds for points to become active, you basically had 4 minutes and 30 seconds to run the table. If you would have,
close. We really came close, except for B.
If you would have had B, you definitely would have gotten to A. And it would have just been an oppressive change.
It still was a complete flip. We were at our bombs and we pushed them all the way to B. It was a tough push. Like I went 2-0, and a lot of guys were like, Jesus, Dragon always seems to come in like completely cold in these games, and he's just moving. And I just said, guys, it's just positioning. I just got in my position and I said, fuck them, make them come to me. And that's how I got the kills. I just made them run into me because they had to take me out in order to get positioning.
You didn't come in cold per se because you were calling a match, so you were in a frame of mind. Prime Assassin came in cold. He was the killer of the match, that match. 61 in, like, I think 20. So
yeah, he outdid me. I came in late, and I almost came. I gave him a run for his money at the end.
Yep.
Because I just wasn't dying.
All right. Well, that was a good match. It's really. I did not know Jimmy was going through chemo. I knew he had problems because me and him were talking about it. We were talking about our balls, ladies and gentlemen. Because I've had some interesting things to deal with my balls, but that's another discussion and for another channel. But it's good to see that Jimmy's still good. I know he's got a couple more rounds, and it's going to be tough for him. But as long as he's got the idiots that he calls friends there to keep his spirits awake. His spirits up. He should be good.
Especially with that last map, he was like, "Holy shit, we're pushing him." I'm like, "Yeah, buddy, keep moving, keep fucking moving. We ain't going to the fight."
You know, even though you guys didn't win, I'm pretty sure that made him feel good. So let's see what is next on the stream schedule. We do not have a match tomorrow to stream. Like
No,
Dragons,
that's Unitank Productions. That's going to be Dawn versus Rag tomorrow.
3 p.m.
Unitank
Eastern
Productions.
Standard Time, 8 p.m. UK time is Dawn versus Rag. It's if one of those teams sweeps, basically the JKP and the Green Knights and the SRDA match that we will be streaming
Be super important.
will be super important. If Dawn or Rag though go 2-1, regardless of which team, that will make things interesting for the match that we have.
If it's a 3-0 to Dawn, they win automatically. Rag just has to win one game to force SRDS or Green Knights to sweep to win first place. That's just what it comes down to. And if Green Knights or Rag go, if Rag, Dawn, or Green Knights go 2-1, they tie. If they both go 2-1, either one of them. So this can be possibly a 3-way tie and a sudden death, winner takes all, conquest or front lines, depending on how many people they have match to win it all. And it'll be a map that Easy Company will pick as the moderators, so that it's neither one's good map.
So the captain.
I'm assuming it may be Passchendaele, honestly.
So the captain will pick the match then.
Yeah.
I mean the map, not the match. All right.
Well, it will be the match. It's a winner take all, 1 versus nothing.
Yeah, but he's picking the map, not the match.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm assuming it's going to be Passchendaele because it's the one nobody plays on.
All right.
So for front lines, that'll be a tough one.
So basically, everyone will be no one will have an advantage. It's just going to come down their skills and what they can do with their tactics on the fly.
Unless they've been watching this map and Easy's been thinking this, and Andy Gibson's been thinking exactly the way I would be thinking right now.
All right. Okay, so let's go over advertisers. We actually have an actual advertiser. We have Kira Darlington, our artist, who does our thumbnail art and some of our other art that we enjoy and we love. Check out her Patreon and support her, though it makes our channel look spiffy with some nice, great art. And that's Kira Darlington. Check her out, her Patreon. Now, to get to our other advertisers, tonight's match was brought to you by Lone Shark IPA for that great taste that won't break your legs. Lone Shark IPA. Blood of Christ Winery is featuring our Blood of Christ table wine. Craven Moorhead's Big Bun Biscuits for that ultimate in grilling experience. Be sure to grab you some hot buns. Dr. Jaworski's Jazzercise and Bingo Night. Shake what that doctor gave you. Dr. Chaos's Doomsday's Device Warehouse and Silo. Remember, we spell savings with a K. Sven Sennington's Icy Buffet and Insulin Warehouse. New this week to the buffet is the pumpkin spice flavored donut. Free insulin shots when you exit the restaurant. And remember, for a limited time, basic bitches get 50% off when they order pumpkin spice lattes. Steven Tyler's Aerospace Foam Mattress. Dream on it. H Chicken Wings Corporal Tunnel Syndrome Recovery Center. We guarantee to recover your KD to the palm of your hands. Ask for a 5-finger discount. And we're going to go with just one more, and this is to honor the man for the fight and the fact that he is still putting up good numbers for a guy that's going through a lot. Jimmy Slayer's Bullet Butt Hemorrhoid Cream for when your teammate bites you in the ass. Reach for the soothing action of Jimmy Slayer's Bullet Butt Hemorrhoid Cream, and for a limited time with purchase, a free Hinder Cozy.
Hold on, though. It's not over yet. Living Strange from FoAm may be coming into the party here in a second.
All right. Post-game interview. We like those. Yep. If I would have said... I wanted to get Cure in here last night, but I sent the request through halfway through the second fight. Probably didn't see it, so that was more of a oops on my part, because that was the first time I had ever seen Cure in action, and I wanted to get someone in there from their team to ask them all about Cure and what they're all about and what they look to do. Thank you, Ali 98XMG439 for following me on PSN Network.
I think I'm hoping I sent the right one out. I'm not sure. I think I typed "Living Strangers" right.
I have them on my friends list. It's pretty much the same thing as just living Livin and then strange. Or I think he has the lowercase bar on it. I think it's spaced out.
I think it's a mutual friend. I think you sent it. I think it's why the mutual friend.
All right,
was
hold
you.
on. I will send him. Hold on. I'll get him in here. Yep, and then you can tell why go to blue screen. When's our next stream? Because you said you and the girl might be doing. He's not on. I don't see him on here. He might have signed off. Yep.
I wanted to get some phone players in here, but I think we need to get the man of the hour in here. Actually.
Well, Jimmy, yeah, get him in here, man. Get him in here. I could tell him all about he's got an advertiser, and the advertising was like his advertising is only about maybe a week and a half old, yeah. And it's all because of a discussion. We had Neutral in the booth, and he was talking about. I asked a question about friendly fire, and he goes, "Yeah, I've shot Jimmy in the ass so many times and killed him," and that's basically where his advertising came from. So let's see if we can get Jimmy in there, see how he's doing.
I don't know. I'm just sending invites, and I'm like, where the heck is everybody?
Well, we know where Rumpel and the EU guys are. They're going to bed.
Rumpel went to bed. Yeah.
They went to bed. I've been disconnected from the server.
I like bed.
Sleep is nice. Gotta like those Z's. Why we try to get Jimmy in here, if you enjoyed the match and you enjoy BMF League match, if you enjoy NA server matches, if you enjoy games in general, because we play a bunch of other games. We stream Destiny, we stream Monster Hunter, we've been streaming Valkyria Chronicles. I've decided to go back to the Evil Within, except it's Evil Within 2. Do what we like to call the New Age Gordie Howe hat trick. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Set it as always. I've also been learning that you like the video because then something about YouTube algorithms and you'll get better notification on us. I don't know. It used to be that YouTube made sense. It doesn't anymore. So subscribe. Notification bell. Set to always. Like if you want to. Also, you can follow me as Ali just did on PSN Network. That way you will get a notification and see in your feed that I am either playing the game or I am streaming it. You could also check our very severely underused Twitter pages. We have Space Canada TV. You can check through our PR man, I am Emo McGillicuddy, and also through me, SuprEvilPoptarts, 3 words spelled out correctly with spaces in between. But again,
I've been sending messages.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
There he is, the man.
Good day,
hello,
gents.
Mr. Jimmy Slayer. How are you feeling, man?
Sweaty.
Sweaty. Yep.
Yeah, that was a heck of a game.
Up until I jumped in, all we were saying was, everyone else here is playing the game on their own terms and on their own skills, but Jimmy's playing it for a purpose and a reason and with a crutch, and he's playing it, better than most for the situation he's in.
And even though you didn't go positive, you were only slightly under positive by about 10 kills each time. But each match you got better and better. The last match, if you would have had one more kill, you would have went even.
Yeah, which would have been nice. But revives are more important.
Yes,
get the bodies on the point.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been 14-7 if Jimmy hadn't picked me up at least 3 times, sprinting forward. So.
Yep.
I appreciate it. I'll take any of the applause I can get.
All right, Jimmy, I gotta let you know this. because if you watch the stream later on, and this was I did not know what you were going through until tonight. I knew what you were going through with with the element, because we talked about basically our balls.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and women, ladies, if you think it's so easy having balls, me and Jimmy, we can tell you, fuck no, it's not so easy.
It's also not easy to get one taken away from you.
No, it isn't. It's not fun when they have to go in there and make sure that they don't strangle themselves either. That's my problem.
Yeah, right.
But a week and a half ago, I made an advertisement, and it's your advertisement, Jimmy. And here, I'm going to let you know, just in case you haven't heard it yet. You probably haven't. So here we go, my best announcer voice. Tonight's stream was brought to you by Jimmy Slayer's Bullet Butt Hemorrhoid Cream. For when your teammate bites you in the ass, reach for the soothing action of Jimmy Slayer's Bullet Butt Hemorrhoid Cream. And for a limited time, with purchase, you get a free Hinder cozy. And
I love it.
The reason that came about is I had Neutral in the booth for a match, I think about a month and a half ago, and I asked him a question about friendly fire and adjusting to it, compared to not having friendly fire on. And he said he shot you so many times and asked and killed you. I was like, you know what? That's got an advertiser written all over it. Sir, you have an advertiser for all of our streams.
Well, very wonderful. I take it with great pride.
So, basically, that was... I had done the math before as Dragon dropped in, and you guys pushed to C. I did the math. You were at 6 minutes. And... counting for the time it takes for the points to spawn, it takes about 30 seconds for each point to become active, which minuses. You guys had 4 minutes and 30 seconds to run the table. If you would have had some more precise shots on B, I think you definitely guys would have gotten to A. It's possible you would have had a rush on the objectives. Did you?
Oh yeah. If we.
When Dragon jumped in. And you guys got to see what was going through your mind at that point.
Oh man, I mean, that last 6 minutes of the game was really great. I mean, normally by that point, if you play 2 matches that go the full 40 minutes or 30 minutes, you're normally pretty worn out. But I don't know, it seemed like we got a fire lit in us, from Dragon, of course. Where else would it come from?
All right, hold on one second. Living Strange, if you're watching this stream, and I know there's a second delay, we're trying to get you here in the booth. So if you're on right now, and I think I have you on my friends list. If not, look for my tag. Jump on in here in the chat. We were looking to get one of the FoAm guys in here. So if you're listening, Jimmy says, come on down. And he goes, oh my God, man. The balls. Come on, Livin'. Get in here. We could talk all about our balls. It's going to be... Listen, we started this stream with Dragon talking about cheesy balls and enjoying the taste of them. So it's been a balls to the wall stream.
There you go.
And it came down to it, man. As soon as I jumped into that match, I just basically said, we're not losing this. We're holding this. We're going to push them. For whatever time we got, we're going to make them rue the day they freed the dragon. Because that's the catchphrase every time I have to get in the game.
Dragon, you missed a chance.
Absolutely.
I set it up beautifully. Balls.
No.
Balls.
No, I'm going to ignore it. It's free the dragon. That's the catchphrase whenever I have to jump into a game. You're unleashing...
Oh, really? You had to go with the shaft
streamer.
instead of the balls.
Yeah, I did. It's freeing the dragon, and I came in, and I was just... I think we got back after that bomb plant, and I said, fuck it, guys. Hold the fucking zone. We're not... They have to come to us. Make them run into these machine guns. Make them do all the work. And as soon as that happened, the map just started flipping, and it didn't stop. And it just didn't... And I was just like, make them run into the machine guns. Make them come to us. Don't go chasing them. Make them get off the burn. Push them off the burn. Make them come into the burn to run into the Madsen. Make them come into the burn to run into the... to run into all the machine guns and the and the medics. Make them come to us. As soon as we got to C, I held the hallway. I killed 2 guys. I got respawned. Jimmy ended up on the other side. We pushed the building, pushed them out of the building, and started pushing them into B. I was like, don't give him a second. Keep fucking pushing him. Rumple's like, everyone be on point. I'm like, just get on your squad and just push. Don't give him a second. As soon I was counting them down every time the point was about to go. I'm like 3, 2, 1. Everyone sprint. Don't give them a second to get set up. And you can tell they couldn't. They were just not prepared. Every
Jimmy?
single point they couldn't get into point.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, Dragon jumped in, but Living Strange said, "Wow, what a battle! It was a pleasure to have a battle with you."
Oh, absolutely. I feel the same way.
Jimmy, there was a good moment in Argonne Forest where you went fucking nuts on. They had planted on. I think it was B. I'll just call it B. You wiped the whole squad, and then I'm thinking, oh, he'll get like the defuse, and you forgot the defuse, but one of your teammates got it. I was like, damn, Jimmy just. And then Dragon brought it up. You know, you might not get the kills, but
I specifically remember.
He just said that basically you're a position player. That's where you shine.
Oh yeah, definitely. Which it seemed like we might have suffered a little bit in the first 2 matches, but towards the end, that last 6 minutes on MEN, that's when our positioning all came together all at once, and I felt like we really had a real grip on it.
Well, the only reason I think you guys got pushed back as fast as you did and as hard as you did is because you were down a man, and that's just hard for anyone.
I actually didn't know that we were.
You were.
That's the only reason I came in. I came in as fast as I could.
Calaxis,
well, that explains every time we jumped into their squad that it was a 3-man. Hell, I didn't notice.
Yeah, Calaxis
I was so fixated on the game.
We think Calaxis was getting booted because.
He fell asleep. One of the two.
We had one of the two.
For him.
Understandable.
So, yep.
Can't fight if you're sleeping.
Well, for the guys over there in Yo, it's like almost 4 a.m.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Rumple was saying it was close to 5 by the time the match actually ended.
Yeah. I mean, for you guys, it's just heading to the showers. For them, it's, oh boy, this controller looks like it'd make a great pillow.
Exactly, yeah.
It's going to leave marks, but, pillow time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice of them to help, fill in for the times, because obviously we didn't have enough NAA guys that were available. Some guys work, but...
Yeah.
Dang.
But, Jimmy, it's good to. I did not know that you were going through what you're going through until today's stream.
I opened it with it.
Yeah, he opened with it. That was our opening. But
cool.
I have a father who went through cancer. I think we talked about this. And
yeah.
So I know what you're going to, and I know it's hard. But man, stay tough, man. That's all I can say, man. And we'll
cancer got shit on me, boy.
And I guess, like I said before you got in here into the booth, you got a bunch of idiots that will keep your spirits high, because sometimes you need those idiots.
Hey, and definitely, man. Trust me, it's been one of the best things having, the buddies from Battlefield to get on, so that's been the best thing of any of them, so.
Yeah. Good.
Definitely got all you knuckleheads and your slushies or your slurpees to keep me going.
Or ices.
There you go. See, I couldn't think of what it was, but yeah.
Yeah. Now you got me wanting an icy. That was out earlier.
Oh, I know. Actually, I think Carl's Jr. has like a Halloween black cherry icy that looks delicious.
We don't have many Hardee's here. I don't think we have any Hardee's out. We have Arby's. One or two of them, at least in the New Jersey area.
Well, they're not going to have the delicious slushy, bro, or icy, whatever.
Yeah, well, I was out earlier, and the thing is, but I shouldn't have been out because for the last day and a half, my chest has been killing me. And it's cold now. It's starting to get cold, and that's not...
Oh, yeah, it's freezing outside.
It's not my time. I'm just like, oh, God. But I got things I got to try to take care of on Monday. It'll make things easier for me to take care of rent. So.
Oh yeah, well, that's great. It's always great to have your financial security on lock.
Yep. But you know what, Jimmy? I'm glad that you're still. How many more treatments do you got left?
I have to do a Monday through Friday 6-hour treatment, and I have to do 3 of those.
3
full weeks, pretty much. That'll be going on until about just before Christmas.
Wow, that's a lot. And I know my dad, he went through it. He went through it 3 times, and it's coming back to him, and they don't think he can do another round.
Oh man. Well, hey, my condolences to your family and everything, because I know obviously now me going through it, I know how much it sucks. So hopefully everything goes good and he pulls through. But
again,
it is a hell of a disease.
Yes, it is. But you know what? To not let on the downer, it's all about the balls. Come on, Living Strange, get in here.
Yeah.
We could talk about them. Dragon loves eating them. He was they were nice and cheesy and delicious.
Okay, don't go that far. Hold on.
All right.
Even the porn police
funny,
made it.
actually.
Even the porn police came out.
Oh, you know what? If we're talking about the porn police, I think this would be a funny thing.
Okay.
I was telling my family that whenever, I don't know if you told in the stream or whatever about what type of cancer I had. It's testicular. And I had to have the right one removed.
Okay.
So the right ball's gone. I've got one, right? And I was trying to tell the doctor, I was like, bro, like, you see that shit in stuff. You see that stuff in the in like TV shows or whatever. A person goes to the doctor and gets their tonsils removed and they have them in a jar.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's obviously a super important part of your body. And I was like, bro, I need to get that back. You know what I mean? Put that in a jar for me, Holmes, and slide it out the door whenever my surgery's done.
What did he say?
But unfortunately, because I was like, don't really have a lot of money and had to do like a charity care sort of a plan.
Okay.
They ended up taking it and like slicing it up into really thin pieces and sending it off to different colleges for study and medical documentation, etc.
That just means your balls are now a medical necessity for a lot of students. So
Yeah, right.
And not only that,
like, dude.
Not only that,
Imagine
your
all the
balls
fine
are
ladies
textbook right now.
Yeah, imagine all the fine ladies fondling on that piece of on that piece of righty. And that was my favorite one too, so they better be treating her right.
Yeah.
Or him, I should
Like,
say.
wow, this is Jimmy right here.
Yeah.
This is Jimmy Slayer.
Well, also think about it this way, Jimmy. You're going to also help make sure that a lot of guys don't have to go that route. And like you said, your balls are a medical necessity because cancer is a bitch, and cancer needs to be kicked in the balls. So hopefully you're going to help with the wind up there at least.
Oh, that's the hope, at least, that it goes to something good.
Yep. All right. I think it might be time to wind down the stream. It's almost midnight now.
No, yeah, it's time.
Yep, Jimmy. It is good to hear that you're still high in spirits. I'm glad that we can help get you. Right now, you need all the idiot help you can get to keep your spirits up and your mind off things.
Trust me, I'll take it.
So, any stream you see me do, if you want to just jump in to talk bullshit, go for it. I mean, tomorrow.
Hey man, sounds good.
Tomorrow I will be doing SuprEvilPoptarts versus Hey, so far I'm slightly enjoying it this time, okay? But
you've died 8 times.
18 times.
18 times. Okay.
At least.
I died 3 times.
Again, I told you last night. I told you Friday night.
Game.
Fuck you, Dragon. Fuck you.
3 times.
The fact that I was
hard.
not counting. Wait.
Normal.
Hold on. Listen, not counting the first chapter, which was literally impossible for you to die because it was just
3 times.
Spookiness. I did not die in chapter 2. Fuck you, Dragon. Fuck you.
Whole game.
But I'm ignoring him, Jimmy. Jimmy, if you want to get in on the party, I'll try to be on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The party is always open. It's not private. And you can get in and watch the stream. I just need to put it on mute. And razz me as much as you want. Because
it's not hard. He'll die in the same spot 7 times and going, oh, and then he'll do like this hard combat section in one try and go, I seem to get stuck on this one person on a wall. Oh.
Yeah, but tell him the weirdness though. I'll get on this.
No, he'll get on this like combat high where he'll go and like do this perfect combat thing where it's like the part where everyone's supposed to die, the difficulty, and then he'll be like, I'm gonna go walk down this hallway, and there's a blatant trap sitting right in front of him, and he just goes, do, blows up, reloads, and then runs into it again.
Wait.
Like he didn't learn after the first time.
No, Dragon. Tell them the simple things I die, but then the things that you and like Alucard had problems, I fucking ace.
That's what I just said.
No,
like,
you just told me about
parts of the game. You get past the hardest
exactly
parts of the
what he
game,
said.
and then you'll be like, oh look, a clearly defined trap. Let me walk over it, and then just die. And then you'll go into the next room and go, huh, I'm glad I got past that hard part, and run into the same fucking trap again. Again! I'm like, oh my god, why are you so...
Hey, I did learn one thing. The first big bad thing that you're not supposed to be able to kill, the lady with the many heads and the plain chainsaw blade, even while I'm streaming, was like, I learned from the first one, you run like a bitch! And I ran away from that thing.
Okay, just so you know, in the guide, you can either fight her, which is the brave person thing to do, or you can run away like a bitch and never fight her, which is less fun, but you can do it in this game.
Well, I did not read that part in the guide. I just...
Congratulations, you can run like a bitch in this next part, so you're welcome.
Yeah. The way the bets are, Jimmy, is 13. We're kind of calling them off because it's an open world section. So there's a lot of side missions that I can do. It's not like in Evil One Within One where it was just point A to point B and that's it. But Dragon said that it's chapters 3, 8, and 12 that are open world.
You'll see them coming.
Yeah. So the chapters that aren't open world, that's where we put bets on and how many times I die. There will be a grand total though, so even the deaths that are accumulated, because the game keeps track to make you sure you know how shitty you are at the game.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course.
When I do get to the end, we do a grand bet on how many times I died and how long it took me to beat the game.
Interesting.
Which is always too long.
Definitely.
Always too long.
Yeah, the grand total for Evil Within 1, for viewers that you're watching, I think it was 15 chapters total in Evil Within 1. I died 262 times, and it took me 27 hours and 34 minutes to beat. on the normal difficulty.
On normal.
Not easy.
It was painful.
Not hard, but normal.
Oh, it was painful. There were missions where I'm just screaming, going, "Just fucking go!"
So, anyway, Dragon, are you and the lady going to do that stream or not? What's the chance of that?
Afternoon tomorrow. Probably we will.
Around what time-ish?
I don't know. After we go to the food truck festival, I don't know.
What's the game that you will be playing though?
A Way Out. It's a prison escape co-op game.
All right. So look for that in the afternoonish time. I'm gonna guess between 3 and 5. 3 p.m.,
Sometime
5
around
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is going to be DragonKingSoup and GarlicOwl playing A Way Out, prison escape game.
It's split screen, so enjoy that.
Yep, enjoy that. You'll see it from each player's perspective, and it's actually it's actually game mechanic too. It's just not for the old style split screen type games from like the N64 era and all that. It's actually game mechanic. So that is the next stream, and then again at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's SuprEvilPoptarts versus the Evil Within 2. That's the next set of streams that will be happening here on Space Canada TV. So Jimmy, thank you for joining us here in the booth.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
It's great to see you battling with your BSR5 mates. It's good to know that you're still here making life much more enjoyable, because quite honestly it's a blast to having you in here when we're talking.
Well, hey man, I really appreciate it. It's a blast to be here.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this NA server match, FoAm versus BSR5. FoAm did win 3-0, but there was some good matches, especially that last rush. It was really good. One game got taken all the way down to the wire. Actually, both games went down. 2 games went all the way to the wire, so very, very good games, as always. So, for DragonKingSoup, for Jimmy Slayer 420 from BSR5, and for executive producer Taku the Fail Kitty, my name is SuprEvilPoptarts. Thank you for watching, and remember, in space, no one can hear you apologize. Peace.